Greetings and salutations. Happy New Year, Oriole Nation. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call tonight of the girls JV 2025 first game as they take on the Manistee Mariners here at Hawley Gym. We'd like to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. You can learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. The Ludington Orioles and the Manistee Mariners, girls JV and girls varsity basketball action here tonight at Venerable Hawley Gymnasium. We'd like to thank Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC. They are located at 213 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC services include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete, porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC at 888-860-4001. Expert craftsmanship, personalized service, quality materials, timely completion, and comprehensive solutions. That's Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC. Here are your starting lineups. First for the Mariners of Manistee, the longtime arch rivals of our Ludington Orioles. Starting at the guards, number 2, Natalie Mannon, as well as number 11, Emma Monroe. The forwards, 35, Abigail Harvey. Also number 40, Hattie Driver. And number 51, Maya Goodspeed. Mannon and Monroe will be guards. Harvey and Driver are forwards. And Goodspeed will be a center. Manistee is coached by Renee Torres, assisted by Sophie Hooper and Abby Robinson. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Troy Veneman, assisted by Keelan Laird, starting at the guards. Number 1, Raven Thomas, and number 30, Heston Stowe. The center, number 5, Eloise Kwitnewski. And the forwards are number 13, Claire Keith, and number 43, Grace Forfinski. The Orioles in their white jerseys. They have orange lettering and numerals trimmed in black. Manistee in their blue jerseys. And they have gold lettering and gold numerals trimmed in blue. And here we go. Ludington girls JV basketball action against the Manistee Mariners. Ludington controls the tip. Thomas, her shot up, no good. Rebound up and in by Kwitnewski, and a quick 2-0 lead for the Ludington Orioles just 9 seconds into this ball game. Ludington 2, Manistee nothing. Ludington applying big-time pressure right now. Manistee does break that pressure, and we're going to have a foul called on the Orioles, number 13, Claire Keith. .738 to go in the opening quarter, just underway. Girls JV basketball action. Second day of 2025. Hopefully everybody out there in Oriole Nation had a great, great holiday season, a very Merry Christmas, and all the best for a very, very good and fun-filled 2025. Ludington with the steal. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. Thad Shank, the OSN executive director producer, will be doing color commentary with me tonight. He'll be here for the varsity game. Now a foul called on the Mariners, number 11, Emma Monroe. Big shout out to our number 1 fans. That's Rochelle and Ella Higgins, watching and listening from Carlisle, Arkansas. Also, Sue Smith says, "Let's go O's, girls basketball, go O's." So already got our diehard loyal Oriole fans on the OSN tuned in. and supporting the Orioles on the Oriole Sports Network. Ludington working the ball around. Forfinski to Thomas. Her shot up, no good. Ball deflected, last touched by Manistee. I believe it was last touched by Hattie Driver. No, blame my last. It was last touched by Eid. Into the Manistee lineup, number 33, Mara Miller. Ball's triggered in by Forfinski. She'll get it in there to Keith. Keith gives it now to Heston Stowe. Stowe, Keith, three-pointer up and good! Claire Keith, nothing but net from the near baseline, and Ludington has a 5-0 lead with 6:34 to go. There's a steal by Forfinski. Her shot no good. Claire with the rebound. Her shot blocked, and now it's batted out of bounds. It will be Manistee basketball. Ludington up 5-0, 6:27 to go in the opening quarter. Ball triggered in by the Mariners' number 35, Abigail Harvey. Ball batted away there. Forfinski fighting for it. And the Mariners do have it, though. Mara Miller has it. Now it's stolen. Shot up and in. And a steal and a basket for Heston Stowe. Ludington up 7-0, 6:04 to go. There's another steal by the Orioles. Claire Keith with it. Now Keith loses it out of bounds. It will be Manistee basketball. 5:58 left in the opening quarter. The Orioles up 7-0. Girls JV basketball action. Some good pressure by the Orioles, and they're going to force Manistee into a 10-second violation. No, they get a steal. Manistee will get it right back, however. Mariners with it, and with the ball, number 40, that's Hattie Driver, and she draws the foul. Foul called on Raven Thomas. 5:38 to go. Opening quarter. Ludington 7, Manistee nothing. Mariners working the ball. Talking last night to Oriole varsity coach Warren Stowe. Sounds like it was a very memorable trip for the girls varsity team up to the Upper Peninsula. They stayed in Marquette, and they played in the Negaunee Bash, the Holiday Bash. Ludington defeated Kingsford, and they fell to Negaunee in the championship game. Both Eliana Jerusalem. There's a steal, and the shot up, no good by Stowe. Rebound put up there by Forfinski, no good. Now with it, Raven Thomas, she loses it out of bounds, and it will be Oriole basketball. But both Eliana Jerusalem and Peyton Welch made the all-tournament team, so congratulations to them. There's a shot up, and good by Claire Keith. She's got 5 points now. Orioles up 9-0. 4:50 to go in the opening quarter. There's a steal. Heston Stowe. She'll get it to Forfinski. Up. Good. Give the assist to Heston Stowe. Give the basket to Grace Forfinski. There's another, well, batted away there by Thomas. Manistee will get the ball right back. Orioles up 11-0. 4:31 to go in the opening quarter. Deflection right there. But coming away with it, now we're going to have a double dribble violation on the Manistee Mariners. It'll be Ludington basketball. 4:22 to go. Opening quarter, Ludington 11, Manistee nothing. Big shout out to another very, very long time and supportive Oriole backer and fan, Jeffrey Hansen. Says, let's go O's, beat Manistee. Ludington working it in. Thomas, her shot no good. Thomas gets her rebound of her missed shot, and now she'll kick it out to Grace Forfinski. Forfinski back into Thomas. Thomas shot up, no good. Rebound, Kwitnewski. And there's a baseline runner right up there by Stowe. No good. Stowe gets the rebound. Now she'll kick it out to Keith. Keith, about a 12-footer. God! Claire Keith in the paint right there, about a 12-footer. And Ludington now up 13-0. Now we're going to have a timeout, Manistee. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, and we want to tell you, Oriole Nation, about the team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling. They would like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call today to schedule winter service or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. We specialize in service and installation of Heil furnaces and air conditioners, a trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater. Give our office a call today for winter service. That's winter furnace service and new HVAC equipment options and details. Call 231-843-2809. That's 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975. Wishing all West Michigan athletes a great season. Like to let all of Oriole Nation know my technical engineer tonight. She's always our most valuable player, and that is Julia Havman. Manistee on the board right there. A basket by number 40, Hattie Driver. So Ludington up now by the score of 13-2. And now Ludington working the ball. Thomas has it. She'll give it over to Leanna Veneman, who's checked into the game. Veneman wears jersey number 25. She is a freshman. Three-point attempt. No, it's going to be a traveling violation called on Charlie Morse, who's checked into the game. She wears jersey 22, and she is a sophomore. So Morse out there. Veneman is out there. Also into the Oriole lineup, number 3, Allie Brandt. She's a sophomore. And number 0, and that's Delana Slater. She is a sophomore. The OSN cameraman tonight is Jackson G. That's Jackson Jenner, the OSN cameraman. There's a shot up, and good! Getting the basket for the Orioles. Number 22, Charlie Morse. She's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. Ludington up 15-2. 2:57 to go in the opening quarter. Morse at the free throw line. She wears jersey number 22. Free throw is up and good. Charlie Morse completes the three-point play. Charlie's got a fan club out there. They affectionately call her Chuck the Duck. Manistee with the basketball. .240 to go in the opening quarter. Orioles up 16-2. Manistee will work the ball into Maya Goodspeed. Goodspeed now. Annabella Kieskowski with it. Ball goes out of bounds. It will remain with the Manistee Mariners. 2:19 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington 16, Manistee 2. Kieskowski with it. Now over to Hattie Driver. Driver, a 5-quarter player, as is Maya Goodspeed. Mannon now to Kieskowski. Kieskowski still with it, being harassed right there by a couple of Orioles. She'll get it to Goodspeed. Her shot up and in. Some good patience shown there by the Mariners, and it pays off. They get the bucket. Maya Goodspeed gets the basket. Ludington now up 16-4, 1:37 to go in the opening quarter. There's a shot launched there by Leanna Veneman. No good, and here comes Manistee. Taking it all the way up and in for Manistee. Number 2, Natalie Mannon. Orioles up by 10, 16-6. 1:18 left in the opening quarter. Veneman will give the ball to Morse. Morse now to Brandt. Allie Brandt. Over to Veneman. Back to Morse. Three-pointer up and no good. Ball fought for and coming away with it for the Orioles looked to be Charlie Morse. Now she'll get it back to Allie Brandt. Brandt to Morse. They'll go to inside to Slater. Slater passes it there to Raven Thomas. Her shot is no good, but she's fouled, and she will shoot 2. Foul called on Hattie Driver of the Manistee Mariners. 48 seconds to go in the opening quarter. First free throw by Thomas is short. Into the Manistee lineup. Returning number 11, Emma Monroe. Also returning number 35, Abigail Harvey. Second free throw up, no good by Thomas. Tip, Thomas has it. It's kept alive there by Morse. Now over to Brandt. Brandt will give the ball to Veneman. Veneman back to Brandt. Allie Brandt. Thomas. Raven Thomas now shot up by Morse. Up no good. Three-point attempt. Rebound. Strong rebound by Allie Brandt, however. Back to Morse. 14-footer up no good. Ball is going to go way beyond, back over half court. Fought for. Ludington has it. That's Brandt with it. And now we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow to Manistee. Good hustle there by both teams. 16 seconds left in the opening quarter. Ludington up 16-6. Girls JV basketball action on this Thursday, January 2nd, 2025 from Hawley Gym. Shot up and no good there by Manistee's Hattie Driver. Manistee does get it back. 7 seconds to go in the opening quarter. They'll work it inside. Shot up and good. Getting the basket for the Mariners, number 2, Natalie Mannon. And the Mariners close on a 6-0 run right there. And your score at the end of the first quarter of play, girls JV basketball action, the Manistee Mariners, the Ludington Orioles 16, the Manistee Mariners 8. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington leads Manistee 16-8 at the close of the first quarter of play here. Girls JV basketball action. Scoring for Manistee, 4 points for Natalie Mannon, 2 for Hattie Driver, 2 for Maya Goodspeed. Ludington with the basketball. We'll get to those Oriole point totals here momentarily. Nice move there in getting the basket. Eloise Kwitnewski. Ludington up 18-8. Kwitnewski here's a steal by the Orioles. Heston Stowe, her shot no good. Rebound up and no good by Forfinski. Kwitnewski no good. Forfinski, her shot no good. And now it ends up in the hands of Heston Stowe, and she'll take it back and give it to her teammate, Grace Forfinski. Now to Kwitnewski. They'll work it into Veneman. Shot up and no good there by Delana Slater. And Manistee has it. That's Natalie Mannon with it. And here come the Mariners. Taylor Schaefer has it. Schaefer, she'll give it to Emma Monroe. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Kwitnewski. For Ludington, 4 points for Kwitnewski, 5-7 for Claire Keith, 3 for Charlie Morse, 2 for Heston Stowe, and 2 for Grace Forfinski. Forfinski with it. Slater, nice pass to Kwitnewski. Shot up and in. Good passing right there by the Orioles. Kwitnewski gets the basket. Orioles up 20-8. 6:39 to go in the second quarter. There's a steal for the Orioles. Kwitnewski, she'll give it now. And with the ball, Stowe, nice pass. Shot no good, however, by Veneman. Fighting for it is Stowe, and she'll get it. Heston Stowe now to Slater. Slater back to Stowe. Stowe will swing it now to Forfinski to Slater. Three-point attempt up, no good there by Veneman. Rebound Manistee. That was Goodspeed who come away with the rebound. Now the ball is fought for at midcourt, and Manistee has it. 5:59 to go. There's a steal by the Orioles with the ball. Veneman, her shot. Good! Steal for Leanna Veneman, and she gets the basket. Ludington 22, Manistee 8. There's another steal. Heston Stowe, shot no good, but she draws the foul, and she'll shoot 2. Heston Stowe with the steal. She's going to go to the free throw line right now. Ludington up 22-8, 5:43 to go in the opening half. First free throw is up and no good by Stowe. Our next broadcast after tonight's girls varsity game will be tomorrow. We will be at Manistee for boys JV and boys varsity basketball action. Slater and Veneman will go to the bench for the Orioles. Second attempt by Stowe is up and good. Heston Stowe gets 1 of 2 free throws. Ludington up 23-8. Another steal by the Orioles, and the basket's up and in by Heston Stowe. 25-8 Oriole lead. The Oriole defense is just giving Manistee all kinds of fits right now. Now a foul will be called on Grace Forfinski. On the court for the Orioles right now, you have Heston Stowe. You also have Allie Brandt. You have Grace Forfinski. Also Claire Keith. And Eloise Kwitnewski. 5:20 to go in this second quarter. Manistee turns the ball over to the Orioles. Ludington up 25-8. Ball's inbounded by Heston Stowe, and she'll get it in to Keith. Now back to Stowe. To Keith. Claire Keith on the drive. Brandt shot is blocked, and she'll get it back, the ball back. She'll give it now to Forfinski. Her turnaround, good! Grace Forfinski. What a 13-footer right there. Ludington now up 27-8. A 19-point Oriole lead. Foul called on the Orioles, Allie Brandt. Manistee basketball. Now we have a jump ball, possession arrow to the Manistee Mariners. Manistee triggers the ball in with the ball for Manistee, number 12. That's Taylor Schaefer. There's a steal. Heston Stowe has it. Stowe, nice pass there to Keith. Keith will kick it now to Forfinski. Her shot up, no good. Rebound to Manistee's number 10, Callie Zukowski. Harvey's pass goes out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. Hey, Oriole Nation, we'd like to thank North Star Chiropractic. They pride themselves on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique. There's a basket by the Orioles, Eloise Kwitnewski. Orioles up 29-8. There's a steal and a nice pass right there. Shot up and no good, knocked out of bounds. It will be Manistee basketball. Into the Oriole lineup, number 22, Charlie Morse. As I was mentioning, folks, about North Star Chiropractic, their expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic, 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200. Foul called on Manistee's number 12, Taylor Schaefer. Checking back into the Manistee lineup, number 51, Maya Goodspeed. There's a steal for the Manistee. Oriole turnover right there, but Grace Forfinski goes back and retrieves the basketball for Ludington. Well, errant pass there by Manistee. Now with it, Brandt. Brandt will give it to Forfinski. Now to Morse. Morse to Brandt. Brandt on the left-hand dribble right there. We'll give it to Claire Keith. Now to Kwitnewski. Three-point attempt up and no good there by Morse. Rebound to Manistee's number 11, Emma Monroe. Monroe tied up. Possession arrow to the Ludington Orioles. 3:09 to go in the second quarter. Ludington 29, Manistee 8. Into the Manistee lineup, number 33, Mara Miller. And into the Oriole lineup, number 25, Leanna Veneman. Going to have an over and back violation there on the Orioles. Manistee basketball with 3:02 left in this opening half. Orioles were up 16-8 at the end of the first quarter. With the ball, number 14, that's Annabelle Kieskowski. Now they'll give it to Goodspeed. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Kwitnewski. She'll outlet it now to Morse. Morse will track it down. Morse turnaround, good! Charlie Morse with the basket. She was able to track that ball down. A nice pass there by Eloise Kwitnewski. She looked like Cam Gunsel right there this past fall for the Orioles playing football. There's another basket for Charlie Morse. Ludington up 33-8. As Ludington got a steal right there, and they get the basket. Emma Monroe with the ball for Manistee. She'll give it now to Mara Miller. Miller on the drive. Shot put up. It's going to be short there by Emma Monroe. And with the ball for the Orioles, number 25, and that's Leanna Veneman. Veneman to Keith. Claire Keith on the baseline drive. Shot up and no good. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Manistee Mariners. 1:46 to go in the opening half. Into the Manistee lineup, number 2, Natalie Mannon. Returning for the Orioles, number 0, Delana Slater. Nice pass. Getting the basket right there. Delana Slater. Great entry pass by the Orioles right there, and they're up 35-8. Think that was Veneman there with the entry pass. Now the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. Last touched by the Mariners. We're going to have a full timeout. Manistee, 1:28 to go in the opening half. Ludington up 35-8. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports. Stay tuned.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back, Oriole Nation. Ludington Oriole girls JV basketball action on the Oriole Sports Network. 1:28 left in this second quarter. Ludington 35, Manistee 8. A girls JV, girls varsity doubleheader here tonight on this second day of 2025. Hope everybody out there had a great New Year. Here's a baseline jumper, three-pointer up by Morse, no good from the near baseline. Rebound to Manistee's number 10, Callie Zukowski, who's checked into the game. Here's a pass, and it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Manistee, Ludington basketball. 1:07 left in the second quarter. Scoop Hansen along with Julia Havman and Jackson Jenner, our OSN cameraman. Julia, of course, the OSN technical engineer. And there's a three-pointer up, no good by Morse. Rebound, however, to Keith. Keith's pass is deflected right there. And now we're going to have a foul on the Orioles, number 25, Leanna Veneman. Manistee basketball. Mariners will trigger it in, and with it, Emma Monroe. Monroe's pass picked off right there. Picked off there by Veneman. Her shot, good! Leanna Veneman with the steal and the basket. Ludington 37, Manistee 8. 28 seconds remaining in the opening half. Mariners with the basketball. Natalie Mannon has it. Here's a steal. Charlie Morse. And Morse draws the foul there. Foul called on the Mariners number 2, Natalie Mannon. Ball triggered in there by Morse to Keith. Morse now back to Keith. Her shot is up. That's going to be off the mark. However, rebound by Slater. Slater to Kwitnewski. Now they'll get it to Veneman. Her shot no good. And there's the buzzer, and we're at the half. And your score from Hawley Gymnasium girls JV basketball action, the Ludington Orioles 37, the Manistee Mariners 8. You are listening to and watching the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. We'll be back in 2 minutes with the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners. You would need to furnish your house, we have it, and we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles, we're here for the Cardinals, we're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm gonna go with the old cliche word, and I'm gonna say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that, you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Hawley Gym. We'd like to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call at 843-2323. That's Safe Harbor Credit Union, the exclusive halftime show sponsor of the Ludington Orioles here on the Oriole Sports Network. Ludington up 37-8, girls JV basketball action at the half. Ludington shut out the Mariners 21-0 in that second quarter after outscoring them 16-8 in the first 8 minutes of play. Scoring in that first half for Manistee, 4 points for Natalie Mannon, 2 for Hattie Driver, and 2 for Maya Goodspeed. For the Ludington Orioles, 2 for Delana Slater, 8 for Eloise Kwitnewski, 7 points for Claire Keith, 7 for Charlie Morse, 4 for Leanna Veneman, 5 for Heston Stowe, and 4 points for Grace Forfinski. After tonight's varsity girls broadcast here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM, our next broadcast, you won't have to wait long for it, folks. It'll be tomorrow from Manistee High School, and that'll be boys JV and boys varsity basketball action as the Ludington Orioles take on the Manistee Mariners at Manistee tomorrow. I was talking to Manistee girls varsity coach and, of course, their athletic director, Ken Cott. Had a nice chat with him prior to tonight's game and wished him a happy new year. We talked, and he said that they've had some renovations done on their floor, and he said, Scoopy, you will not believe how much brighter it is, and he said you will notice big time when you come up tomorrow and broadcast the game at Manistee. So we're looking forward to that. But hey, we got a big night of girls basketball here tonight. Ludington and their arch rival Manistee. Thad Shank, the executive director and producer of the Oriole Sports Network, will be sitting in with me during the varsity game tonight. He'll be doing color commentary, and I'm joined as well by Julia Habman, our OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and Jackson Jenner, our OSN cameraman. We'd like to thank some more of our great sponsors, beginning with Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. Also, Indian Summer Co-op is proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong. Play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And, of course, Benedict's Auto Center, providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the roadways this time of year. However, if you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, give my good friend Mike Benedict a call at 231-613-4111. Benny also reminds you that it is your choice when it comes to selecting a car repair business. You can go where you desire to have your vehicle repaired. That's Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Ludington up at the half here. Girls JV basketball action, 37-8. We're going to step aside for a couple of minutes here. You are listening to and watching the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm gonna go with the old cliche word, and I'm gonna say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's gonna happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm gonna handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union, and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. We're about to begin play here in the second half. Girls JV basketball action. Ludington 37, Manistee 8. Shout out to, I think that's a business. This a T-Fix. He said, where's Scoop? Well, Scoop's right here. Yeah. Okay, I'm with Julia Havman. She's our technical engineer, and also Jackson Jenner, the OSN cameraman. Manistee begins with the ball here in the second half. Ludington up 37-8. Manistee on the attack. Mara Miller has it. Now there's a pass, goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Ludington basketball. Hey, Oriole Nation, Ludington Paint and Glass. They have been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. And talk with my friend Matt Ewing, the proprietor down there. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. They are proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. Ludington turns the ball over. 7:16 to go in this third quarter. Ludington leads 37-8. We'll be giving you the Ludington Paint and Glass points in the paint and rebounds off the glass leaders during the varsity game tonight from the Orioles' last game, which was against the Negaunee Miners over the holidays. We have a tie up now, possession arrow to the Ludington Orioles. On the court for Ludington right now, Heston Stowe. You also have Grace Forfinski, Claire Keith, Raven Thomas, and Eloise Kwitnewski. Thomas with it, shot up and good. Nice move there. Power move by Raven Thomas in the paint. She gets the basket. Ludington up 39-8, 6:27 to go in the third quarter. With the ball for the Mariners, Emma Monroe. Monroe gave it to her teammate there, Abigail Harvey. She lost the ball out of bounds, but actually was last touched by the Orioles. Ball will be triggered in by Mara Miller. Monroe with it. Monroe now to Mannon. Mannon gives the ball to Harvey. Harvey to Manning, now to Miller. Miller, Manning. Now we have a tie-up. Good job there by the Orioles, Raven Thomas. Leanna Veneman checks into the Oriole lineup along with Delana Slater. Slater wears number 0. And Veneman wears jersey number 25. There's a shot up and in. That is a 2-pointer there for Manistee's Emma Monroe. That breaks quite a drought right there for the Mariners. They had were on a 6-0 run to end the first quarter. Then Ludington shut them out in the second quarter. Right now, your score: Ludington 39, Manistee 10. 5:24 to go, third quarter. Forfinski with it for the Orioles. She'll give it to Thomas. Thomas swings it out now to Heston Stowe. Stowe, Veneman. Veneman on the dribble drive. Nice pass. Shot up, no good, however, by Slater, but a beautiful passer by Veneman. And now we're going to have a traveling violation called on Manistee. All right, just got a report on the Sugar Bowl from my next door neighbor and my buddy, Greg Tyndall, also known as Stretch. And he says that, hey, Scoop, Notre Dame is up 20-3 as they took the opening kickoff, 98 yards for a touchdown of the second half. So all the big Notre Dame fans are going to be pretty happy right now. Right here, 4:50 to go in the third quarter. Girls JV basketball action. Ludington 39, Manistee 10. Now we have a traveling violation called on the Mariners. Again, our next broadcast after tonight's girls varsity game will be tomorrow at Manistee. Boys JV and boys varsity basketball action. Should be on the air right around 5:28 for the JV game. And there's a steal by the Orioles there. Varsity should start right around 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Manistee, they've been playing some pretty decent basketball. They gave Whitehall fits here not too long back. And with a little over 3 minutes to go in that game, Manistee had a lead before Whitehall came back and won the ball game. 4:28 left in the third quarter here. Ludington up 39-10. Girls JV basketball action. We will be at, actually next week, January 7th, right back here at Hawley. Boys basketball action. We will be covering that as North Muskegon will be in town, the Norsemen. That'll be on January 7th. That'll be boys JV and boys varsity basketball action. The Ludington Orioles and the North Muskegon Norsemen. Manistee on the attack with the ball. Natalie Manning. Manning has the ball stripped there by the Orioles' Leanna Veneman. Veneman with it now. She'll give it to Forfinski. Back to Veneman. Veneman now to Raven Thomas. Her shot up, no good. Rebound fought for, and it looked like Slater had it, lost it out of bounds. Nope. She had the ball knocked out of her grasp right there. Back into the Oriole lineup, number 5, Eloise Kwitnewski. Also, number 3, Allie Brandt. And there's a nice pass as Kwitnewski gets the basket, and she's fouled. Orioles up 41-10, 3:36 to go.
Foul on Manistee, number 32, Emily Marquette, her first, team first, shooting Ludington, number 5, Eloise Kwitnewski.
Kwitnewski attempting to complete the three-point play. Free throw is up and good. Ludington 42, Manistee 10. On the court for the Orioles right now, you have Claire Keith, you have Allie Brandt, you also have Eloise Kwitnewski, also Delana Slater, and number 22, Charlie Morse.
Foul on Ludington, number
3:15 to go, third quarter. Ludington 42, Manistee 10. Abigail Harvey has it. And now the ball's taken away there from Taylor Schaefer by the Orioles. Morse loses it out of bounds, and it will be Manistee basketball. Folks, if you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor, see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic, strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck. Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. There's a shot up and in. Give that basket to Manistee's Natalie Mannin. Ludington 42, Manistee 12. 2:29 to go in the third quarter. Morse with it. Morse, nice pass to Kwitnewski, who gets the basket. Beautiful pass there by Charlie Morse. She gets the assist. Kwitnewski gets the basket, and Ludington now up 44-12. 13 points for Kwitnewski to lead the Orioles. With the ball for Manistee, number 35, Abigail Harvey. Harvey will give it now to Mannin. Mannin being harassed there by Allie Brandt. Now to Emma Monroe. There's a steal by Claire Keith. Keith shot up and good! Claire Keith with the steal. Did a nice job as she delayed her shot right there to get the Manistee player up in the air. Then she banks it home. Ludington up 46-12. 1:33 to go in the third quarter. Shot blocked right there by Kwitnewski. .123 left in the third quarter. Ludington on the attack. Morse will be called for the travel. Got happy feet right there. .112 remaining in the third. Manistee basketball. Mannin gives it to Schaefer. Now a foul called on the Orioles. It's called on number 3, Allie Brandt. Emma Monroe with it. Into the corner. Double team there by the Orioles. Mannin. Now to Monroe. Monroe. Get it to her teammate there, Abigail Harvey. She loses the ball, and Kwitnewski comes up with it for the Orioles. Now to Claire Keith. Keith. Morse. Morse, good job. Inside, good. Charlie Morse. Gets the basket in the paint. Ludington up 48-12. 21 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Smothering defense here by the Orioles. Allie Brandt really playing some tenacious defense right now. There's a steal by Ludington's Claire Keith. Her shot up and no good. Rebound fought for, and there's the buzzer at the end of 3 from Hawley Gym. Girls JV basketball action. Your score, the Ludington Orioles 48, the Manistee Mariners 12. You are watching and listening to the OSN. We'll return after these messages. Stay tuned. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back to Hawley Gym. We begin play here in the fourth quarter. Ludington 48, Manistee 12. Ludington outscored Manistee 11-4 in that third quarter. On the court for the Orioles, you have Raven Thomas, also Leanna Veneman. Her shot up and good. She banks it home to begin play here in the fourth quarter. Ludington up 50-12, and we have 7:37 left in the game. Let's see here. I was giving you the Ludington players on the court right there. As Manistee go get inside. Shot blocked right there. Taking that shot for Manistee was number 10, Callie Zukowski. So for Ludington right now, you have Grace Forfinski. Also out there, Heston Stowe, where's number 30. Forfinski is 43. Number 25, that's Leanna Veneman. Also number 5, that's Eloise Kwitnewski. And number 1, Raven Thomas. 7:12 remaining in the game. Orioles up 50-12. There's a steal by Forfinski. She'll give it to Heston Stowe. Her shot, no good. Rebound, Forfinski, no good. And coming away with it for Manistee is number 10, Callie Zukowski. Zukowski now to Mara Miller. Miller will give it back to Annabelle Kieskowski, who's in the game. Ball ends up in the hands of the Orioles' Raven Thomas. Now over to Heston Stowe. Stowe to Forfinski into the corner. Three-point attempt up, no good there. And the shot was put up. That three-point attempt was put up by Veneman. And then we have a shot up and in by Raven Thomas. And she's fouled. The shot is good, and she'll go to the free throw line. And the state-mandated running clock is now in effect. Raven Thomas at the free throw line. Free throw is up and no good. Ball batted around. It goes out of bounds. It will be Manistee basketball. Ludington up 52-12. Orioles were up 16-8 at the end of one. They were up 37-8 at the half. They led 48-12 to begin play here in the fourth quarter. Manistee ball, there's a deflection, and Ludington has it again. Raven Thomas with it. Thomas now, she'll give it to Heston Stowe. Stowe, Veneman, back to Stowe. Stowe will pass it now to Forfinski. Thomas, nice pass, and there's a basket by Kwitnewski. Kwitnewski with the basket. Ludington up 54-12. There's a steal by Forfinski to the hoop, up and good. Grace Forfinski with the basket. Ludington up 56-12. 5 minutes left to go in the game. The running clock in effect. Into the Manistee lineup, number 30, Clear Wang. Also in for the Orioles, number 22, Charlie Morse. Also number 0, Delana Slater. And right now we have all right, there's 4:17 to go in this ball game. Ludington 56, Manistee 12. Okay, Ludington on the attack. Shot up and no good there by Charlie Morse. Rebound up and in by Raven Thomas. We're down to 3:53 to go in the game. Again, the state-mandated running clock is in effect. There's another steal by the Orioles. Ludington is up 58-12. 3:37 left in this ball game. The state-mandated running clock is in effect. Manistee with the basketball. We'd like to thank the McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. There's a basket by the Orioles, number 22, Charlie Chuck the Duck Morse. Ludington 60, Manistee 12, 2:44 left in the game. Also, we'd like to send some love to Urca Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices, so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. 2:10 left in the game. Ludington up 60-12 over their arch rival Manistee. Steal by the Orioles, coming away with it. Number 13, Claire Keith. Oriole Nation, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate help you out. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone at 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5 Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. 1:25 to go in the game. Girls JV basketball action. Ludington 60, Manistee 12. Ludington basketball. .56 seconds to go in the game. Ludington with the basketball. They're up 60-12. And now, the Orioles still have the ball. Morse with it. She'll give it now to her teammate, Allie Brandt. Brandt shot no good. In the lane, shot up, no good there by Keith. Good hustle there by Raven Thomas. But Manistee does come up with the basketball. We're down to 29 seconds left in the game. Running clock in effect. Ludington 60, Manistee 12. We'll be talking to Oriole assistant coach Keelan Laird at the conclusion of this game, or shortly thereafter. At the free throw line for Manistee will be number 11, Emma Monroe. Her first free throw is good. Ludington up 60-13, 19.7 seconds remain in the game. Second attempt, no good. Rebound to the Orioles with it. Allie Brandt, we're down to 15 seconds. Ball deflected right now. Ludington up 60-13. With the ball, Mara Miller. 5 seconds to go in the game. Miller will give it now to Clear Wang. And Clear Wang is fouled. I guess they're going to wave that one off right there. And the final score, girls JV basketball action from Hawley Gym. The Ludington Orioles 60, the Manistee Mariners 13. We'll step aside and we'll be back in 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, O Nation.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. information. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables. Anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Goatee. Oh, welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Final in girls JV basketball action. The Ludington Orioles defeat the Manistee Mariners 60-13. The Orioles outscored the Mariners 16-8 in the first quarter, 21-0 in the second quarter. They led 37-8 at the half. Ludington then outscored Manistee 11-4 in the third. They were up 48-12 entering the fourth quarter. The Orioles outscored Manistee 12-1 in the fourth quarter. They win 60-13. We'd like to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee. A caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Scoring-wise, for Manistee tonight, 6 points for Natalie Mannon, 3 for Emma Monroe, 2 for Hattie Driver, and 2 for Maya Goodspeed. For the Orioles, 2 for Delana Slater, 6 for Raven Thomas, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 for Eloise Kwitnewski. Claire Keith had a real nice game tonight. She had 9 points. Charlie Morse, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points. 6 for Leanna Veneman, 5 for Heston Stowe, and 6 for Grace Forfinski. And joining me now, Ludington JV coach Keelan Laird. And Coach Laird, as I read down those points, that's what coaches love to hear, isn't it? Balanced scoring like that from pretty much the entire team. And, oh, there we go. We've got your button on now. So, yeah, you're on the air now, Coach. That's Coach Keelan Laird. And I just asked her, folks, as I was reading off the scores, is Ludington individual scoring tonight. Good balanced scoring for the Orioles. And Coach Laird agreed with my assessment that that's what the coaches like to see right there. You really took it to your arch rivals tonight, the Manistee Mariners. I don't know if they knew what hit them. The pressure defense was just relentless and tenacious.
Yeah, they came out today, especially after their little Christmas and New Year's Eve break. They came out and gave it to them, so that's all a coach can ask for. Because sometimes it's rough and they come out and they're flat, but they came out hard today. So definitely
not flat. Do you think it was all the sugar and all the candy that the Orioles had over the holiday season?
Warren always told us if you have a half day or anything, no naps or anything. So I came out today during our shoot-around and said, you cannot go home and take a nap. Otherwise, it's going to be your worst nightmare when you come out on the court today. So.
I don't think they did. I mean, before the Christmas break, they were playing smothering defense, and they're built that way, aren't they? Your girl JV team.
They're all dogs out there. They love it. They all go for the ball.
Just an impressive 60-13 victory over Manistee. What's your girls' record now?
You ask me this every time, and I swear.
You haven't lost yet this year, have you?
Yeah, we lost to Grand Haven.
To Grand Haven, okay.
Yeah, that's the only loss I'm for sure about. The beginning of the season's kind of over the head.
Right. That'll be your homework for the next time. Next time we talk to you, which will be... I got to look at our schedule.
Like
I know
Scottville?
we got. Yeah, I believe so. I know we got boys tomorrow night at Manistee, and then we'll be back here for the boys against North Muskegon on the 7th. So I got to look at the schedule after that. But what all did the JV team do over the Christmas break? I know that the varsity went up to the Upper Peninsula. What did the JV do?
Our girls had practice, and then on the 30th they had a little bowling party, but really just practice. There's no scrimmages or anything. They just had a little get together and then practice.
This is a fun JV team to cover and to watch this year. As you said, they are all dogs out there. The way relentless the defense they play, and you got some girls who got a nice scoring touch as well.
Yeah, it's so much fun to coach this year. I mean, every year is fun to coach. Getting back in the game, and it refreshes my mind of what I went through, so it's fun to share my memories with them too.
And they're very unselfish, aren't they? I mean, they make some really nice passes.
Yeah, transition this year has been great. Looking up the court, some years it's been like, okay, but this year it's been really good. That's where most of our points have come from.
Well, congratulations to you and Coach Veneman on the win. I've been seeing a lot more of you this year so far. Like I said, we had that deal last year in place where Coach Veneman came up only after the losses.
Yeah, I don't think you've talked to him yet this year.
I haven't. Because I don't think we covered the Grand Haven game, if memory serves me correct. And yourself, you come up after the wins. And that's always a good sign for Oriole Nation out there. If it's Coach Laird up here, folks, that means Ludington JV have won. And I don't think I could ever get tired of you coming up and being on the air with me. That means that's good news for Ludington.
My girls were begging for a shout out today when I was on my way up here. So I had to give, who was it? Allie Brandt, Eloise, Claire. I think those were the three that were like begging for a shout out. So they better be listening.
So a special New Year's shout out to Eloise Quitnewski, Allie Brandt,
and Claire Keith.
And they all had really nice games. The whole team had a really nice game tonight. So congratulations on this one. We look forward to seeing you again soon, and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year's.
That's assistant coach, Ludington Girls JV, Keelan Laird. And Ludington wins tonight in girls JV basketball by the score of 60-13. And that's going to wrap up our post game as sponsored by Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And that's going to wrap things up. We'll step aside right now. When we return, we'll have the House of Flavors pregame show on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned. Greetings and salutations and Happy New Year, Oriole Nation. Welcome to Ludington Oriole Girls Varsity Basketball action on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you. Julia Habman is the OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer. Also, we have Jackson Jenner with us as the OSN cameraman. Thad Shank, the OSN executive director producer, will be doing color commentary with me for this varsity game. JV action tonight. Ludington wins over Manistee by the score of 60-13. We'd like to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. We're about a little over 7 minutes away from the start of this game between these two longtime rivals in a West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup, the Ludington Orioles and the Manistee Mariners. We want to thank our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. Actually, what we're going to do right now, folks, is we are going to step aside and listen to the interview I did with Oriole head coach Warren Stowe here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. I'm with Coach Warren Stowe. Coach, first things first, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Tell Oriole Nation a bit about what you and your girls did in the Upper Peninsula over the holidays. You played in a holiday tournament up there, and it sounded like, from all the reports we were receiving, talking with your girls, it sounded like some memories that will be never forgotten.
Yeah, really great trip for us, starting first with the basketball side of it. Played two really good teams, a young Kingsford team that really scrappy and gave us fits all game long, and we're really happy to get out of there with a win. And then played Negaunee, who's a power, and we lost that game by 9 or 10 points. But I felt like we competed and didn't really. I felt like last year's team when we played Negaunee, they really kind of flexed defensively on us and kind of willed anything that they wanted us to do, they made us do. And I thought we did a much better job of competing. They're a really well-coached team, and they have really good players. So, that's why you play in tournaments like that, to play really good teams. And there's no doubt that when we're playing tonight against, Manistee or Montague, the hope is that the game slows down for you a little bit. But, outside of that, it was just good to be with the girls. Going across the bridge was fun. We went on a sleigh ride up there, got to see a little bit of Marquette. We hiked out to the Black Rocks and took some pictures on the Black Rocks, which was fun. And then a teammate of mine, one of my best friends, Joe Lina, he grew up in Iron River with Nick Baumgartner, and we had a guys' Christmas over at my house, and I was talking to Joe about that, and it just kind of happened where Nick was going to be training in Marquette, and he stopped by the hotel and talked to us, and we got to hold the gold medal, and he gave us some really, really cool words of encouragement, and just hearing his story, and people like that are just. I'm always in awe of that, similar to my sister or anybody who's very successful, because they have levels of discipline that I could never even dream of. And I just, I'm envious of that, so just really cool to hear.
Pretty cool that the girls could meet an Olympic gold medalist. It's not every day that you meet an Olympic gold medalist and who can tell a story like that. So that was great for Joe Lina to do that. Also, I just know from talking, my wife talks very fondly of Marquette. She's a Northern Michigan graduate, and she just loves it up there. So I've heard a lot about Marquette over the years and so forth. And another thing I wanted to hit on, Coach, is that you had two girls who made the all-tournament team, and those were Peyton Welch as well as Eliana Jeruzal. So congratulations to those two young ladies.
Yeah, they had really good games up there, and against Negaunee, they just seemed to be driving gaps hard and getting to the rim and finishing, and Peyton hit a few big shots. So they deserve to get some accolades for that. They played really well.
The Manistee Mariners, Ludington and Manistee, they go back to the Peloponnesian Wars. We go way back. I mean, you talk about ancient warriors, or ancient rivals, I should say, Ludington and Manistee. Now, there have been a number of years where Manistee's had Ludington's number. Of late, though, the last number, a handful of years, even a little more than that, Ludington's had Manistee's number. What can you say about the Manistee Mariners and your game tonight against them?
Yeah, so obviously we're going to get a really well-coached team from Coach Cott, and they're going to be very prepared. And it's kind of fun watching them. Just they've been dominated by Libby McCarthy and Jana Edmondson, two really outstanding players that they've had for the last 4 years. So this group they're a little more open. The ball was really dominated by those two the past 2 or 3 years, and rightfully so, because they were amazing players. But you never really know who's going to take the shot. You never really know who's going to be hot going into a game. They've got a lot of guards that can handle the ball and shoot very well, and they've got some forwards who are strong and can also step out to shoot it from three. So they give us fits, and then they're going to throw a lot of stuff at us. We'll be prepared for whatever they run. But playing against Ken, you never know whether you're going to get a zone or a weird zone or what full court press you're going to get. So you just have to be on your toes.
Well, here we are, January 2nd. It should be quite a ride from now until we hit district tournament time, probably in late February, early March. So I'm sure you're pretty happy right now with where your team is at and the stride they're hitting.
Yeah, we are. I'm extremely happy, and we talked at practice on the first. So we had practice the night of the first, just about it's a new year for us, just like for everybody else, and it is what we make of it, and try to treat that last year as the preseason, and now we're moving into heavy conference and go from there.
And Coach, your starting lineup for tonight?
I've got Madeline at the 1, JC at the 2, Peyton at the 3, Jalen at the 4, and Jordan at the 5. With Elle out, I'm still working through these things, but I think that's what I've got.
Okay, what's going on with Elle? Can we ask?
Oh, you can. Yeah, she's got an ankle sprain, so Elle won't be playing tonight. Yeah, that happened with about maybe 7 seconds left in that Nagani game. So she's doing great. She's up and moving around and light shooting at practice and jogging, but won't have her tonight. So hopefully we'll see what happens going into next week. But she's out tonight at least.
Okay. Well, thanks, Coach. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Good luck to your girls. We look forward to Elle getting back, and go O's, and we'll talk to you after the ball game.
Go O's.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Thad Shank, Julia Havman, and Jackson Jenner, the Oriole Sports Network, and 102.7 WMOM. As the Ludington Orioles and the Manistee Mariners meet tonight here at Hawley on the 2nd of January. And we're going to be having our national anthem here shortly. Then we'll come back with the Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC, for that starting lineup. Step aside right now. Game coming at you shortly. Stay tuned.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Oriole Nation, we'd like to thank Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC. They're located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. And here are your starting lineups. First for the visiting Mariners of Manistee, coached by Ken Cott. Starting at the guards, number 3, Kate Somsell. Number 4, Elena Edmondson. The centers, number 45, Ava Mae Fett. The forwards are number 15, Grace Whitmer, and number 25, Hattie Driver. Again, the Mariners coached by Ken Cott, assisted by Sophie Hooper and Abby Robinson. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Warren Stowe, assisted by Bree Lewis and Noah Laird. Starting at the guards, number 11, Madeline Kenyon, she is a junior. And number 23, J.C. Cole, a junior. The center, number 40, Jordan Anderson, a senior. The forwards, number 12, Jalen Laird, a junior, and number 2, Peyton Welch, a senior. Coach Shank, how you doing? It's good to see you. Happy New Year.
It's good. It's good to be back in Hawley Gym. The boys have only played twice in Hawley Gym in our first 8 games, so it seems like we were here early in the year for a couple of games, and I don't get a chance usually because we're at opposite sites to see the girls, so it's just good to be in Hawley Gym after the Christmas and holiday break.
It is, and you'll be you and your boys will be at Manistee tomorrow taking on the Mariners, and they had a game recently where they gave Whitehall fits. I'm sure we'll talk a little bit about that later. But right now, it's the Ludington girls basketball action against the Manistee Mariners. Manistee controls the tip, and right off the bat, a three-point attempt up, no good there by Manistee's number 4, and that was Elena Edmondson. Ludington basketball. We're just 11 seconds into this game. Our JV winning tonight by the score of 60-13. Ludington on the attack with it now. Cole will work it to Laird. Anderson. Anderson's pass is going to go out of bounds. Could not be tracked down there by Peyton Welch. Now, your boys were in Grand Haven recently for a holiday tournament, the Lakeshore Cup, while our girls went all the way up to the Upper Peninsula to take part in the Negaunee Holiday Bash, where they played against Kingsford and Negaunee. And I'm sure they're happy to be home too, but they had a really good time up in the Upper Peninsula.
I'm happy just thinking about it, Scoop. I'm happy being home just thinking about it. That's a long way to go, man. Hats off to the girls.
Yeah. And they had, I know they had some, besides playing some good basketball, Thad, against some competitive teams up there in the Upper Peninsula. I know they had a nice time. They went on a sleigh ride one night. They also met Olympic snowboarding gold medalist Nick Baumgartner, thanks to Joe Linna, who set that up for his teammate in Warren Stowe. And Joe, of course, a former player of yours as well.
Manistee just missed a shot.
Yep.
Edmondson missed again, Scoop. Let's get into this basketball game and start focusing on the game.
Let's do that. Okay. That's what you always do a good job keeping me in check. And now a shot there by Peyton Welch gets blocked.
Both teams are struggling on the offense end to start the game out. Manistee's in a 2-3 zone, extended zone, and Ludington hasn't been able to get a good look quite yet.
Now Ludington defense out there, they were fronting Grace Whitmer right there. Now shot off, no good. Rebound fought for, coming away with that is Fett. Fett now, the three-pointer, she'll get the ball back to her teammate, Kate Somsell, no good. And tracking it down for the Orioles there is Jalen Laird. She'll outlet it now to our Indian Summer player in the spotlight, and that's Madeline Kenyon. And now we're going to have a double dribble violation called on the Orioles.
As Coach Joe mentioned earlier in the broadcast in the pregame show, Ken Cott always does a great job of mixing his defenses and comes up with good ways to kind of try to limit his opponents. That 2-3 zone, we've struggled against it a little bit right now.
Shot put up there by Somsell, no good. Laird came away with the rebound, had to Cole, her shot up, and good! J.C. Cole gets the first points of this game, and they come almost 2 minutes into the contest, 5:58. Actually, it was 2 minutes into the contest. Ludington up 2-0, 5:53 to go in the first quarter.
That's what you have to do against zone defenses. The first cardinal rule is you try to run past them. Usually in transition, they're maybe not as good as some man-to-man or girl-to-girl defenses, but good job of outletting the ball and beating them down court.
Three-pointer, Somsell, no good. Rebound to Kenyon. Manistee seems pretty content, pretty happy to take that three-point shot. They've not connected yet. And Ludington now on the attack. They're up 2-0, 5:27 to go opening quarter. Anderson, nice pass to Laird. Her shot no good. Rebound Laird. Laird, second chance, no good. Laird keeps it alive. Ends up in the hands of Kenyon. She fakes the three. Now to Cole. They'll give it to Welch. Welch shot up and no good. Rebound to Manistee. Ludington getting a lot of good looks, Thad.
Yeah, Manistee is going to have a tough time with Ludington's size tonight. Ludington did a nice job of playing high-low against that zone right there. Manistee is going to be focused on keeping Ludington on the perimeter and trying to get them to shoot the perimeter shot tonight, it looks like.
Into the Manistee lineup, number 21, Lindsey Gardner, and also number 11, Reese Shively. There's a steal by the Mariners. 2-on-1, shot up, good. Getting the basket Elena Edmondson. And we have a tie game, 2 apiece, 4:46 to go in the opening quarter. Now the pass is out of bounds, and it will be a turnover right there. Manistee basketball.
You want to push the basketball against the zone and try to get an early opportunity, a good look. The thing against zone is the 5 girls on defense are all guarding the ball, so you can't force it early. Madeline tried to force that ball in there early. Sometimes it takes a little longer. You got to make a few passes to find that gap or get that open shot.
3-point attempt, Manistee. Number 25, Hattie Driver, no good. She's a 5-quarter player. Saw her play in the JV game. Now here comes Ludington. Jalen Laird, shot up and no good, but she draws the foul. Some good pushing the ball up the court right there by Jalen Laird.
That's the only way that both teams have scored to this point is in transition. So it's been pretty tough to score when the defensive have been set tonight. So both teams are having to get out in transition and try to generate some easy opportunities.
First free throw is good by Laird. Second attempt up and good. Got a good hometown bounce there off the rim. Ludington up 4-2. I was going to say there, I couldn't come up with the word, Thad. Some good aggressiveness there by Laird. Foul called on the Orioles, number 2, Peyton Welch. Now Manistee trying to work the ball down low, and they lose it out of bounds. Last touched by Hattie Driver. Ludington basketball. Peyton Welch coming off a nice performance against Nagani. She had a 22-point performance. Now Ludington trying to get that ball to Laird down low. It goes off her fingertips out of bounds, and it will be Manistee basketball. 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Ludington 4, Manistee 2. On the court for the Orioles right now. There's a drive by Manistee. Shot up no good. Rebound to Cole. You got J.C. Cole out there. Jordan Anderson. Jalen Laird. You also have Madeline Kenyon and Peyton Welch. Kenyon will give the ball now to Laird. She'll kick it back out. Cole, Welch. Welch shot up. 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound fought for. Laird had it. Lost it, gets it back. Now to Welch. Welch wearing number 2 to J.C. Cole. Now to Laird, to Kenyon. Back to Welch. Welch on the drive, shot up, good move there by Peyton Welch. Good ball movement by the Orioles.
Yeah, that's one of the first times we've got a good top side. We've changed sides with the ball and really made that zone shift. Got a good opportunity for Peyton to attack the seams of that zone and score.
She did a nice job using the glass right there too, kissing it off that glass. And Ludington up 6-2. Now back at the other end of the court, we have a foul on Ludington at the free throw line for Manistee, number 45, Ava Mae Fett. First free throw is good. Orioles up 6-3 into the Oriole lineup. Number 15, Kelsey Bowman. She is a sophomore. And also checking in the freshman, number 4, Kaya Jones. 3:04 remaining in the opening quarter. Orioles up 6-4 as Fett gets both free throws.
The Chippewas got a good early season win when they beat Mason County Central. I mean, Mason County Central has returned a number of players from last year's pretty tough squad. The Chippewas got an early season win and quality win against them a couple weeks ago, I believe.
Yeah, I remember reading about that. And Thad, you're having about the same issue I had last year. You and I will always view Manistee as the Chippewas, even though they've changed their name now to the Mariners. I've said it many, many times during the broadcast
I don't lose sleep over that at night. You lose a little sleep over it, Scoop. Looks like Manistee has adjusted into a little lady-to-lady defense right now. Ludington's still in their zone offense. As soon as they recognize that, they'll start attacking a little differently.
Welch to Bowman now. A 3-point attempt up. No good there by Kenyon. Ball fought for. Bowman had it momentarily. Taken away now by Elena Edmondson. Edmondson, she'll get the pass ahead. There's a nice block there by the Orioles' Madeline Kenyon. And here comes Peyton Welch. Welch is going to be fouled with 2:19 to go in this opening quarter. Ludington up 6-4. You wouldn't know it by the score, but the action's been up and down the court. sometimes some of the best action games you have, Coach, and you know this very well, are the defensive ones.
Well, both teams are well coached and they play really, really hard. Right now, both teams, if the defense is set, is having a tough time scoring the basketball.
Oh, good pass there.
As soon as you say that, right there. Good ball screen, high ball screen. Madeline Kenyon made the right read, got it to Jordan for an easy bucket.
Ludington up 8-4, 2:02 remaining in the opening quarter. Ludington and Manistee. Now there's a deflection. Bowman comes up with it for the Orioles. She'll get it ahead to Kenyon. Kenyon in a hurry. She'll slow things up now. Get the ball back to Kaya Jones. Jones to Anderson. 6'3", Jordan Anderson. Now nice ball movement there. Oh, what a pass from Peyton Welch to Kelsey Bowman, who gets the bucket. Ludington up 10-4. The Orioles' biggest lead of the game. 1:36 to go in the opening quarter. Manistee, a baseline jumper up and in by Elena Edmondson. Orioles up by 4, 10-6.
Manistee's in a 1-3-1 half-court trap. Multiple defenses by both teams up to this point in the game. Trying to mix things up a little.
Bowman with it.
Got away with the travel right there.
Yes,
Scoop.
she did. Yes, she did. Kaya Jones with it now. Kaya Jones, but she won't get away with the travel right there. I've asked Coach Warren Stowe if he's coaching Kaya. Obviously, you coached Kaya's brother, Gage. And I asked Warren, I said, do you see some similarities there? He goes, well, from what I know of watching Gage, Coach Shank can tell you better right there, but there is a lot of the competitiveness in Kaya Jones, as was in her brother, Gage Jones. All right, Manistee with the basketball now. Ludington up 10-6, 49 seconds to go in this opening quarter. With the ball for Manistee, Kate Somset. Somset now to Fett. Back to that's Somsel. Somsel. Now to Lindsey Gardner. Gardner, Manistee moving the ball. Fett will take the shot. That's partially deflected right there. And it ends up in the hands of Laird. Jalen Laird with it. Laird pushing the ball up the court, and they're going to call her for a palming violation. So the ball goes back to Manistee with 25 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Ludington up 10-6.
Jalen does a nice job. We call it exploring the score. When you can get a rebound with your 4 or 5 girl and then lead the break and push the ball down the floor like a point guard, that can generate some easy buckets. Just got to take care of the ball when you do it.
6 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Ludington up 10-6. Down to 3 seconds. Manistee, a three-point attempt, no good. Rebound, Anderson, and there's the buzzer. We're at the end of one from Venerable Hawley Gymnasium. Girls varsity basketball action. Your score, the Ludington Orioles 10, the Manistee Mariners 6. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington in their white home jerseys tonight. Orange lettering and numerals trimmed in black. Manistee in their blue jerseys. White numerals and lettering in gold. Manistee opens the second quarter with the basketball. Ludington up 10-6. With the ball for Manistee, Elena Edmondson. Edmondson now will give it up to her teammate. And that is number 3, Kate Somsel. Somsel still with it. She's being harassed out there by Jones and Jones and Anderson. Their defense forces a Manistee turnover there.
Manistee has really struggled with our 1-2-2 matchup defense tonight. They've got some perimeter shots off, but they haven't been able to penetrate that defense at all to this point.
Kaya Jones will get the ball to Welch. Welch tried to get the ball to Laird. Laird loses it there. So Manistee basketball.
That's what we talked about earlier. You know, we got to play side, top side, a quick reversal of the ball. We can't be against the zone. You know, the zone's guarding the ball, all 5 girls. You can't just try to dive it in there off of one pass. A lot of the time, you have to make that zone shift. Both teams are struggling with that a little bit tonight.
Yeah. Actually, that foul was called on Jalen Laird, and now another Oriole foul, and this one called on Kaya Jones, her first. Ludington up 10-6, 7:12 to go in the opening half. Manistee with the basketball. Elena Edmondson trying to get that ball into Fett, and ball batted away right there by Jordan Anderson. Last touch by Manistee, so Ludington basketball.
It's going to be tough for Manistee. You know, Jordan and Kelsey and Jalen. I mean, they just outsized the Chippewas by so much.
Oh, and there's it. Speaking of what you were just talking about there, Coach, they get the ball to Jordan Anderson on baseline drive. She gets the basket, and she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line, try to complete the three-point play.
Yeah, it's really hard. I mean, Manistee's post players are giving up 3 to 4 inches at least down there. Even if they catch it down there with Jordan or Kelsey or Jalen behind them, it's really tough for them to score.
Anderson's free throw up and good. West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup here tonight at Hawley on this Thursday, January 2nd. Ludington up 13-6 after Jordan Anderson completes the three-point play. Three-point shot by Manistee's number 21, Lindsey Gardner, no good. And here comes Peyton Welch. Welch shot, no good, but she draws the foul and she'll shoot 2. Like the way she's taking it to the hoop there, Coach.
Yeah, we got to get out in transition like we did just there and try to generate those easy opportunities.
Peyton Welch at the free throw line. Ludington up 13-6. Orioles were up 10-6 at the end of the first quarter. 6:36 to go in the second quarter. Welch's first free throw, no good. Want to thank Indian Summer, one of our great sponsors, Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong,
Indians.
Play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Welch gets 1 of 2 free throws. She's got 3 points in this first quarter. In this first half. Ludington up 14-6. Manistee with the basketball. Elena Edmondson with it. She'll give it now to Lindsey Gardner. Now over to Reese Shively, trying to work it into Fett, and the ball's batted away. Jordan Anderson ends up with it, and Anderson is going to be hacked. And that'll be the third team foul on Manistee. Are you a big fan, Coach? This is the second year now, right, of this of the new foul system. I know it used to be 7, and then you'd be 1-1 until 10, and then you'd shoot 2. Now it's
I'm kind of like you, old school Scoop. Yeah. Anything that changes, you freak out about as you get old. That just kind of shows you're getting old and crusty when, you know, every rule change or something you whine and moan about. But I don't love it. But,
yeah. Well, you hear me moaning about, like, the ghost runner rule in Major League Baseball.
I hear you moaning a lot.
Oh,
I do.
Yeah. Yeah, that a lot of the stuff that Rob Manfred has done, I am not a fan of. Back to basketball here. Getting the basket for Manistee, number 45, Ava Mae Fett.
First time tonight they really broke Ludington's pressure with a couple direct passes and got the ball where they need it.
Ludington up 14-8, 5:46 to go in the opening half. There's a steal now by Manistee, and coming away with it for the Mariners, Grace Whitmer. And now there's a shot, no good. That was... And now I believe, yes, it goes off the hands of one of the Ludington Orioles, so it'll be Manistee basketball. 5:34 left in the second quarter. Ludington up 14-8. Manistee will inbound it with the ball. Grace Whitmer. Whitmer now. Elena Edmondson. Edmondson shot, no good, but she's going to be fouled, and she will shoot 2. We'd like to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, give Trent Lundquist a call at 231-757-3368. First free throw up and no good there. by Elena Edmondson. Second attempt, in and out, no good. Fett with the rebound. Fett shot, no good. It'll go out of bounds, and it will remain with the Manistee Mariners. It apparently went off of either Kenyon or Anderson's fingertips right there. And now Manistee on the attack. Nice pass, shot up good by Lindsey Gardner.
Great back cut by Lindsey Gardner, reading the defender denier. He went right to the rim, got an easy bucket.
Ludington up 14-10. Nice pass by Kaya Jones as she got the ball there to Raven Thomas, who's checked into the game. Thomas is a sophomore. She wears jersey number 1. Peyton Welch comes back in. She didn't get much of a rest. She's back in the game along with, you have Anderson out there. You also have Jones. Actually, Anderson will go out now. She'll get a rest, and coming in, Jalen Laird. J.C. Cole also back in the lineup for the Orioles. She wears jersey number 23. Laird, Cole's pass, nice entry pass there to Jalen Laird. Her shot no good, but she's fouled, and she'll shoot 2. Our next broadcast after tonight's game will be at Manistee tomorrow. Boys JV and boys varsity basketball action. The Orioles and the Mariners. First free throw up and in by Jalen Laird. Jalen's second attempt, also good. She's got 4 points, all via the free throw route, and Ludington up 16-10. We have a timeout on the floor here at Hawley Gym. Ludington up 16-10. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables. Anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Great crowd on hand considering it's January 2nd. And seeing some very familiar faces here.
You think January 2nd, you don't have good crowds on January 2nd?
I think you still got a lot of people in the holiday spirit.
I think we got too many people at home watching on the OSN network. They're not...
I think you're right, Thad. I mean, we do have a lot of people home. Still probably, feeling the effects of the holiday snacks and New Year just being rung in here. And Manistee just got a basket by Fett. And Ludington now with a 16-12 lead, and the Manistee gets a steal. Shot up, no good. Ball out of bounds. It will be Ludington basketball. But I'm seeing some familiar faces, some guys who played for you. I see Trey Ferfinski here, Ben Lehman, and, of course, a gal who played for you as well, Haley Stowe.
Well, I didn't coach Haley. You're mixed up right now,
you're
Scoop.
Off.
I never got the chance. I wish I got a chance to coach her. She's a hard-working kid.
1 year off, Coach. That's right. Her uncle, John, coached her. All right, Ludington with the ball there. Now there's a steal by Manistee, and a foul is going to be called there on Laird as Elena Edmondson went up with the shot. Ludington up 16-12, 4:21 to go in the second quarter, and Edmondson will be at the free throw line.
You got to give the Chippewas a lot of credit. They've been really scrapping. This full court 2-2-1 press has given us some fits the last couple of minutes. Manistee's hasn't been able to take that defense or that steal and turn it into offense, but they're scrapping and keeping themselves in the game.
Edmondson's first free throw was no good. Second attempt up, no good. Rebound fought for. Fett comes away with it. Blocked, however, by Anderson. And now with the ball, Peyton Welch. Welch on the left-hand dribble, and now a foul will be called on Manistee's, I think.
Elena Edmondson.
Number 4, Elena Edmondson.
Elena and Reese up on top of that 2-2-1 really are providing a lot of pressure, giving the Orioles guard some problems there. They're scrappy girls.
We've been seeing Peyton Welch bring the ball up quite a bit, and she's more of a forward, although she does have the talent to bring the ball up the court. She gets the first free throw. See, would you say, Coach, she's kind of like a Ryan Rohr type of player that can bring the ball up?
You want the ball in your best player's hands. She's definitely one of their best players, so you want to get her the basketball to attack pressure. Doesn't matter if you're a guard, forward, center. If you're the best at slashing and at getting to the rim, get you the ball in the middle of the floor, and let's see if you can generate some scoring opportunities.
Welch got both free throws. Back at the other end, Fett was fouled. Her first free throw is no good.
Manistee has really struggled from the free throw line. This could be a close game right now if they could go to the free throw line and make a few free throws.
Kelsey Bowman will check in and give Peyton Welch a breather. Second free throw by Fett, no good. Rebound to Madeline Kenyon, our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. Her interview will air at the half. With the ball now, Kaya Jones. Jones to Bowman. Bowman now to Kenyon. Kenyon will give it to Jordan Anderson. Now Cole, three-pointer, no good. Ball will go out of bounds. It'll be Manistee basketball. Orioles work the ball around nicely right there.
Well, Manistee's doing what they want to do right there, force the perimeter contested shot. I mean, they don't have a chance to play down low with the Orioles with their size.
Ludington stole the ball. Now Manistee steals it right back. Shot put up. Edmondson, no good. Ball fought for.
Edmondson's been a spark plug on the court. She just cannot finish at the basket. She's having a heck of a time. She's created a lot of turnovers, though.
She sure has. And now she's going to be called for the foul there on Madeline Kenyon. We'd like to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. You can visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Kenyon's first attempt from the charity stripe, in and out, no good. I'd like to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Kenyon misses both free throws, and here comes the Manistee Mariners. Fett with it. Ava Mae Fett. And now steal there for Kenyon. Ludington up 18-12, 3:16 to go in the opening half. Jordan Anderson now. J.C. Cole. Cole drives baseline to Anderson, back out. Kenyon for three, up no good. Rebound fought for, Bowman fighting for it, and Cole comes away with it. The ball trickled away right to J.C. Cole. Now Jones with it. She'll give it to Anderson. Anderson to Bowman. Ball batted away. Edmondson almost had it. Cole comes up with it. Jordan Anderson with it now. Back to J.C. Cole. She'll swing it now to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon wears jersey number 11. She'll give it to Jordan Anderson to Bowman. Bowman turnaround, has the ball stripped there by Ava Mae Fett. Fett will outlet it to Elena Edmondson. Edmondson now ahead to her teammate. That was Grace Whitmer. Now we have a timeout called by Coach Ken Cott and the Manistee Mariners. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We want to stay right here and send some kudos and love to Benedict's Auto Center, another of our fine sponsors of the Orioles via the Oriole Sports Network, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. You can reach my buddy Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. That's Benedict's Auto Center, providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting in West Michigan since the 40s. They are located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. And a shout out as well to Matt Ewing of Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. Proud to support the Ludington Orioles while being a sponsor on the OSN. We'll give you the points in the paint and the rebounds off the glass leaders a bit later, as sponsored by Ludington Paint and Glass. Back to action right now. 2:12 to go in this opening half. Ludington up 18-12.
Foul on Ludington, number 15, Kelsey Bowman, first.
Foul called on Kelsey Bowman.
I'm going to have to send Julia down to the scorers table. I want to see those stats on the free throw percentages by both teams. Looks like the Ludington boys team at the free throw line trying to make free throws.
Thad, we might have to recruit Joe Holmes, who did it. He was phenomenal in the many years he worked with the late, great Rod Beckman on free throw percentages. You talk about, I'm just doing points right now. Joe would
You just care about dunks and points, Scoop. You ain't going to do for anything else.
If I could do more, I would, Thad, but I can't. It's like I'm keeping my head on a swivel as it is. So Ludington up 18-13. There was one free throw right there for Manistee's Lindsey Gardner. Ludington again up 18-13. Now Ludington comes back down to the other end, and Raven Thomas is fouled. She wears jersey number 1. Thomas free throw, good. She is just a sophomore. Raven Thomas. Coach Troy Veneman has given her the nickname the Wrecking Ball.
She's a tough girl, that's for sure.
She is. And not related to Skip Thomas and Renee Thomas and the Thomases we know, right, Thad? I think you've told me that in the past.
Yeah, you keep bringing that up, Scoop.
Yeah.
I keep telling you no.
Yep. Just double checking with you.
Nothing's changed over the last couple of years.
All right, Ludington up 19-13. The Orioles force a turnover here. I think that was a jump ball there? And possession arrow pointing Ludington way. Anderson with it now. Her pass picked off. And here comes Manistee. Lots of turnovers on both sides here. And give credit to both defenses. Edmondson, nice pass right there. Now a foul will be called on Jordan Anderson. And taking that shot for Manistee was number 2, Maya Goodspeed. Maya Goodspeed.
Nice job by the Edmondson girl penetrating and finding her underneath for an easy look.
Goodspeed, one of the 5-quarter players. Her first free throw's up and no good. He had 2 players at Manistee's JV. One was Goodspeed, and the other one was Hattie Driver. Goodspeed's second attempt, up and good. One free throw for Maya Goodspeed. Orioles up 19-14, 1:37 to go in the opening half. J.C. Cole with the ball. Manistee defense applying pressure, and it forces a turnover. Coach Warren Stone not going to be happy about that. Edmondson with it. Edmondson now to Kate Somsell. Somsell to Shively. 3-point attempt up and no good. Long rebound there to J.C. Cole. Cole, it's going to be called for the travel. Her momentum just took her forward. She couldn't put the brakes on right there, and she's called for the travel. Manistee basketball with 1:06 to go in the second quarter. Ludington leads 19-14. The Orioles were up 10-6 at the end of the first quarter. There's a steal by Jordan Anderson. She'll outlet it now to J.C. Cole. Back to Anderson. Ludington lucky they didn't have another turnover right there, Coach. And now they do. There's a deflection. Goodspeed has it. She'll get it ahead to Somsell. 3-point attempt up and no good there by Gardner. Put back, however, up and in by Kate Somsell.
The Shively girl and the Edmondson girl have really done a nice job on the top
another
of this
steal.
2-2-1.
And another steal. Shively gets the basket. And we now have a 1-point game. Ludington 19, Manistee 18. Back-to-back turnovers there by the Orioles. And we have a timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here and tell you about Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, go see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. Dad, who's your chiropractor?
I don't have a chiropractor.
You don't see one?
No. Scoop, too good a shape, man.
That's good. I'm impressed. I've been seeing Dr. Mark Yeck since I retired from the Navy in August of 2004. But we've got some really good chiropractors around the area here.
Let's talk basketball, man. These Manistee girls up on top of this 2-2-1 press have really put some pressure on and caused some turnovers and allowed Manistee to get back into this game.
They're wreaking havoc on the Orioles. Good job there by Kelsey Bowman. Orioles did a nice job. They get the ball to Bowman. She's able to control it, and then she gets the layup. There's a nice block by Jordan Anderson. What did you think of the Oriole possession coming out of that timeout? They did
a nice job, Bray. You know, they're not going to be able to dribble through this pressure. And early on here, they've tried to use the dribble too much to get the ball through the pressure. They're going to have to move the ball and get passing angles and fire that ball around the court and get it into the middle of the floor to attack. And that's what they did in that last possession, and it resulted in Kelsey getting an easy bucket down here at the other end.
Maya Goodspeed went down hard right there. She's going to go to the bench right now. Looks like a pretty tough cookie right there. Miss Jen Mraz, our athletic trainer, was looking at her. And Fett will come back into the ball game for Manistee with 3.1 seconds to go before the half. First free throw up and no good by Reese Shively. Orioles up 21-18. Second attempt up and no good. Ball fought for. Rebound Manistee up, no good. And there's the buzzer. Boy, Manistee had a good look right there to try to get this game within 1 point. We're at the half. Ludington has a 3-point lead, 21-18. And we're going to step aside. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. I like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Thad Shank, Julia Havman, and Jackson Jenner, the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Ludington on top of Manistee. Girls varsity basketball action, 21-18 at the half. Manistee outscored Ludington 12-11 in that second quarter. after the Orioles had outscored the Mariners 10-6 in the opening 8 minutes of play. We'd like to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Scoring in that first half for Manistee: 1 point for Maya Goodspeed, 2 for Kate Somsell, 4 for Elena Edmondson, 2 for Reese Shively, 3 for Lindsay Gardner, and 6 points for Ava Mae Fett. For the Orioles, 1 point for Raven Thomas, 5 for Peyton Welch, 4 for Jalen Laird, 4 for Kelsey Bowman, 2 for J.C. Cole, and 5 points for Jordan Anderson. What did you like the most about that first half, Coach, and what did you like the least from what you saw?
You know, well, both teams defensively are doing kind of what they want to do to this point in time. Both teams struggle scoring in the half court. I thought Manistee, after the initial few possessions of the game, did a better job guarding Jordan and what's the Laird girl's name?
Jalen.
Jordan and Jalen in the high-low game. They kind of shut down that high-low game. Ludington's advantage is their size and their ability to play down low. Manistee's really packed it in and asked Ludington to shoot the three-point shot. Ludington, you know, has not to this point made the perimeter shot. So Manistee's doing what they want defensively. The same thing for Ludington. You know, Manistee doesn't have really any answer in the half court, playing 5-on-5 against Ludington. Jordan and the Laird girl, Jalen, and they do a nice job playing from corner to corner and limited opportunities around the basket. And Manistee hasn't been able to hit the perimeter shot either. It comes down to what team has been able to generate some offense from their defense, and that was Ludington early on, getting out in transition and a little bit and running past the Manistee zone. At the end of the half, those two little spark plugs, the Edmondson girl and the Shively girl up top, created a few turnovers and got Manistee back in this game. So I think both teams at halftime will talk about how we're going to handle the full court pressure. Let's not try to dribble through it. Let's move the ball and try to get it into the middle of the floor and attack it. And both teams will talk a little bit about trying to get out in transition and generate some more transition opportunities, I think.
We'd like to thank Indian Summer. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. We're going to step aside right now and listen to the interview with Ludington Oriole Madeline Kenyon. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. And that player for tonight's game against the Mariners of Manistee is Madeline Kenyon. Madeline is a junior. She wears jersey number 11, and she plays the guard position. Now, Madeline, what is the thing that you like best about being a Ludington Oriole basketball player?
I just like the family that I get from it and how everyone likes to pick each other up, no matter if it's a good game or a bad game.
Now, this is your third year up on the varsity, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Did you come up right off the bat your freshman year, or was it a few games in?
It was a few games in. I started practicing with varsity, and then towards the end of the season, I was pulled up.
Okay. What is it that you like best about playing for Coach Warren Stowe?
I like that he pushes us, but that he's kind of a teddy bear.
That's a great description. Okay. You and your teammates and Coach Stowe, you just got back from the Upper Peninsula. You had a holiday basketball tournament up there. You stayed in Marquette. The tournament was at Negaunee, correct?
Yes.
And tell Oriole Nation a bit about that, what you like best about it. Understand that obviously you go up over the Mackinac Bridge and you got to go on a sleigh ride, I guess, one of the nights. And you also played some pretty good basketball.
Yeah, so for playing basketball, it was nice to see a different level of pressure. Up north, I'd say they definitely push you a lot. And then seeing an Olympic gold medalist was really cool. He was able to give us some really good pointers.
That was Nick Baumgartner, correct?
Yes.
All right. And how was a sleigh ride?
It was fun. We kept getting creeped out because it was pretty dark out, and we were in the middle of the woods, but yeah.
What a neat experience. No doubt about that. I wanted to ask you, Madeline, your favorite professional sports team.
I'd say the Indiana Fever for the WNBA.
And I've got a pretty good guess who you're going to tell me who your favorite professional athlete is, since the Indiana Fever is your favorite team.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark.
Okay. How do you feel the team is doing so far this year, and how do you feel the team will do in the West Michigan Conference?
I think we're doing pretty good this year. We're still trying to find our roots and like how each person can contribute to the team, but I think overall this season it's going to go really good.
Your plans for spring sports once basketball has ended?
I'll be playing softball.
Okay. Your favorite teacher in class at Ludington High School?
Probably Mrs. Stone.
And her class is?
I'm in FST.
She's very, very popular. I mean, for years, her name has come up an awful lot when I ask this question. Yeah. Favorite food that Mom makes for you and your family?
I like our homemade sushi. That's my favorite, yeah.
Okay, interesting. Favorite restaurant in Ludington?
El Rancho.
Favorite flavor of ice cream at Ludington House of Flavors?
Michigan Pothole.
Your role model or role models, Madeline?
Probably just my mom and dad. And then from Ohio, Pastor Chris. He's always been a role model.
Okay. And anybody out there watching or listening to tonight's live stream that you'd like to say hello to or send a shout out to?
My grandma and grandpa Maurer and my Aunt Bridget.
Well, congratulations, Madeline, on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. All the best to you and your teammates. As always, go O's.
Go O's.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington on top of Manistee, 21-18 at the break. And tomorrow night we will be at Manistee with covering Coach Thad Shank's varsity team. But of course we will live stream the JV game on the Oriole Sports Network prior to that. And Coach, what do you feel the Manistee Mariners are going to throw at the Ludington Orioles this year?
I don't know. We'll have to see tomorrow night. I think that they probably, as usual, want to slow the game down a little bit and make it more of a half-court game. They are more athletic in the respect their quickness and their guard play is much improved over than it's been the past few years. The Cott kid, Ken's son, is a senior. He started on the varsity for 4 years. They got some really good sophomore guards. So it should be a challenge tomorrow night.
Should be interesting. Ludington and Manistee at Manistee tomorrow night. And then you got a big game next week. It's not a West Michigan Conference Lakes matchup, but you got a team coming from the West Michigan Conference Rivers that's having a very good year, the North Muskegon Norsemen.
Yeah, the Norsemen will come in undefeated, I'm guessing, next Tuesday, so that should be a good game. If anybody wants to get out of there from Hawley and watch the game.
And we've begun action here in the second half. Ludington and Manistee should be a very interesting second half. Ludington on top 21-18 right now, and the Orioles, right off the bat, they force a turnover.
Well, they went and trapped the first pass from the inbound, went after the Chippewas right away. Like I said, both coaches are going to try to generate some offense from their defense. They just have not been able in the half court to get many good scoring opportunities.
Kenyon will give the ball to Welch. Welch to J.C. Cole inside now. Oh, nice movement there. A great pass from Jalen Laird to Jordan Anderson, who gets the bucket. Just what you were saying, Coach.
Well, Coach Doe talked at halftime. We got to get the ball, get Jordan and Jalen involved against that zone defense and play a little high-low, and they went right to it right away, which is good.
Orioles up 23-18. There's a miss by Manistee. Jalen Laird with the rebound, but an errant pass right there. She was trying to get that ball to Welch. It's picked off by Elena Edmondson, and with it now, Kate Somsell. Somsell to Edmondson. They'll work at the Fett. Fett shot blocked right there by Jordan Anderson.
They keep throwing it down. They keep throwing it down there, Scoop. Fett's just overmatched. I mean, Jordan's, 6'3", with long arms. It's just really hard for her to get that shot. Every shot she takes is a really tough two. So
Welch will get the ball in to Cole. J.C. Cole is going to have to watch out behind her. She'll get it away now to Anderson. Jordan Anderson with it. Now to Peyton Welch. Welch, J.C. Cole. Inside Anderson. Nice.
Again.
Oh, right there. Boy, you hit the nail right on the head. Now Anderson reciprocates with a pass there to Laird, who gets the bucket. And just moments ago, it was Laird making the pass to Anderson. Here's a steal by the Orioles. They're up 25-18. And now Kenyon with a shot. No good. Ball deflected. J.C. Cole ends up with it. Cole will give it now to Kenyon. She'll swing it. Welch for three. Good! A three-pointer by Peyton Welch as he tickles the twines from downtown, and the Orioles have come out on fire here in the second half. They have a 10-point lead, 28-18. Coach Kencott wants and gets a timeout. We'll step aside. Orioles up by 10. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
7-0 run by the Orioles to begin play here in the second half. They have a 10-point lead, 28-18. 6:07 to go in this third quarter. Manistee with the basketball.
Great start for the Orioles. I think that might have been the first three-point shot we've seen made tonight. That's going to really stretch out that zone defense as well.
Manistee with the ball. That's Grace Whitmer with it to Fett. Now they'll try to work it in. Again, Manistee keeps trying to pound that ball in, as you said, Coach. They keep trying to pound that ball.
They're not very confident shooting that perimeter open shot that they've been getting. They haven't shown that they can make it, though, either. So
Madeline Wayward is in the game now. She wears jersey number 43. Wayward on the far baseline being guarded there. She'll give it to Fett. Her shot, no good. Rebound to Jalen Laird. Laird to Kenyon, our Indian summer player in the spotlight. Kenyon now back to Laird. Laird, Welch, three, up, no good. Rebound to Manistee's number 43, and that's Madeline Wayward.
I think Coach Joe would have liked to seen one more quick swing of the ball and see if they can get Jordan and Miss Laird involved with that high-low again.
Edmondson now to Whitmer. They'll work it to Fett. Fett in the paint. She'll dish it out now to Shively. Now Fett with it. Fett. Edmondson. Edmondson to Wayward. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound, however, to Edmondson. She seems to be all over the court. There's a shot up and in by Manistee's Ava Mae Fett. Ludington up 28-20. That breaks a 7-0 run for the Orioles. Shot, no good. And here comes Manistee. Shively to Edmondson, who seems to be all over the court here at Ludington. Working that ball into Fett again. It ends up back in the hands of Edmondson. Actually, that was Shively. Shot up, no good by Fett. Fett rebound up and no good, but she's fouled. And she'll go to the line and shoot two.
Got to give the Fett gal a lot of credit, man. She's been working hard down low there. She's overmatched size-wise with the two twin towers around her, but she keeps fighting. She's generated some extra shots with the second shots and rebounding, and the guards are finding her down there.
First free throw is no good by Fett. Into the lineup for Manistee, number 21, Lindsey Gardner. You look at Fett's height, Thad, and you talked about Laird and also Anderson, but also even Peyton Welch is her height. Second free throw up, no good. Rebound, Jordan Anderson. Anderson will outlet it now to Kenyon. Madeline Kenyon ahead to Peyton Welch. Welch, left-hand dribble, and she's going to draw the foul. Good aggressiveness there by Peyton Welch, and she took that right into the teeth of the Manistee defense. Orioles up by 8, 28-20. 4:07 to go in the third quarter. Ludington JV winning tonight 60-13. Welch's first free throw is good.
You know, this is only going to help Ludington in the long run. I mean, obviously not having a Jerusalem playing tonight hurts the Orioles, but it puts kids in positions where they have to fill a bit larger role out there, and it'll only help as time goes on. Obviously, we hope that Elena gets back and gets healthy as soon as possible. But
three-pointer Manistee, no good. Great point there, Coach, on Orioles missing Eliana Jerusalem tonight. Coach Stowe didn't seem to think she would be gone long, but still, anytime you're missing a player of her caliber, it hurts. Ludington up by 10 right now, 30-20, 3:42 to go in this third quarter. There's a ball went right through the hands of Elena Edmondson, and it ends up with Kenyon to Welch. Her shot no good. However, the rebound to Laird, and she'll give it back to Welch. Welch now to Cole Anderson. Anderson tried to get that ball to Laird. She couldn't corral it, and it ends up in the hands of Elena Edmondson. Now to Manistee's Lindsey Gardner. Fett. They'll get it now to Wayward. Her shot off the mark. Rebound, however, to Gardner. Now it ends up in the hands of Ludington's Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon at the free throw line. She'll dish it to Laird. And Jalen Laird with a three-pointer.
I think that was number 2 right there, Scoop. That wasn't Laird.
Oh, belay my last. You are correct on that. And that was a three-pointer there.
Welch knocked down that three-pointer.
For Peyton Welch with the 3. As the good catch there, Coach. He caught the 2, and I thought it was 12. But that was Welch. Ludington up 33-22. Manistee basketball. 2:38 to go in the third quarter. Shot up there, no good by Edmondson. Here, Ludington's got a 2-on-1 here. Up, no good. Give some credit there to Manistee's number 21, Lindsey Gardner, for getting back there. Ludington up again, 33-22.
Manistee has really moved the ball the last few possessions pretty good. They just can't make perimeter shot. And, when Ludington's in that 1-2-2 matchup, I mean, you got to stretch it a little by making the perimeter shot. Manistee's really struggled shooting the ball.
Maya Goodspeed back into the lineup for the Mariners. There's a steal over J.C. Cole, and now Cole is going to be fouled by Manistee's Elena Edmondson, much to the chagrin of Coach Ken Cott.
Well, like I said, I'm sure Ken's a little bit frustrated. They've had a couple good possessions, but they just haven't shown any ability to make the perimeter shot tonight, and they've got a lot of decent ones, but
Cole with it, and now ball could not be corralled there by Peyton Welch. And before Coach Warren Stowe could get a timeout, it goes out of bounds. It'll be Manistee basketball. 2:05 left in the third quarter. Ludington 33, Manistee 22. And that ball goes off the hands of Maya Goodspeed, out of bounds. The Orioles were only up by 3 at the half, 21-18. It's been a good third quarter for Ludington, as Kaya Jones will check into the Oriole lineup. She wears jersey number 4. You got Jones out there now with Welch. Also Kenyon. And you have Bowman and Laird. Laird to Bowman. Nice pass. Overlaid the shot, however. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Manistee basketball. Hey, Oriole Nation, we want to thank McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. The McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. And there's a three-pointer for Manistee's. I believe that was number 43, Madeline Wayward.
First one of the night, I think, Scoop. First one of the night.
That is Manistee's first three-pointer. Ludington has 2 three-pointers, I believe. Let's see here. Yes, Ludington, 2 by Peyton Welch. Ludington up by the score of 33-25. Kelsey Bowman at the free throw line. First free throw is up and in by Bowman. Nine-point Oriole lead. Bowman's second attempt. Up and no good. Rebound to Manistee's Lindsey Gardner. 1:10 to go in the third quarter. Gardner over to Edmondson. Back to Gardner. Edmondson. Wayward. Now to Shively. Good defense by the Orioles. Peyton Welch has it. Welch will get the ball to Kaya Jones. Back to Welch. 48 seconds to go in the third quarter. Orioles up by 9, 34-25. Kaya Jones with it. She'll dish it now. Three-pointer up and no good there by Kenyon. Rebound Welch, no good. Rebound to Manistee's Maya Goodspeed.
Great swing of the ball there by Ludington to get Madeline Kenyon that wide open three-point shot. That's what you got to do against the zone. Really move that ball.
Manistee.
Keep it ahead of the defense just like that right there.
Three-pointer by Wayward, no good. Now we got a tie-up between Kenyon. Uh-oh, we got a technical called here. And I'm not sure, Thad, do you see, is that going to be called on Manistee or Ludington?
I think it's called on Ludington, but the way Manistee reacted.
That's what I was thinking, too. And I think it might be called on Kenyon.
Well, I think she got a little bit frustrated. That Edmondson girl is a tough girl and has been all over the court and, you know, trying to get every rebound and every loose ball. And I think there's a little bit of a tie-up right there. And,
yeah.
You know, the Edmondson girl did what she's supposed to do, teared that ball right out of there, and Madeline didn't like it very much and lost her composure for a second.
At the free throw line for Manistee, number 43, Madeline Wayward, and she gets the first technical shot.
I think Madeline is their shooter.
I think so. She hit that three just moments ago. Second free throw, also good too. Good form right there. Good stroke by Madeline Wayward. She gets both technical shots, and it'll be Manistee basketball. Big swing right here, Thad, with 18 seconds to go. Manistee can convert right here with the two technical shots. And Ludington up right now, 34-27. Edmondson with the ball. Wayward. Wayward on the far baseline now. Over to Shively, down to 5 seconds. Wayward had it, 2 seconds to go. She'll get the shot away, no good, and there's the buzzer. And at the end of 3 from Hawley Gym girls varsity basketball action, Ludington 34, Manistee 27. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation, for the fourth quarter.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington 34, Manistee 27. The Orioles outscored the Mariners 13-9 in that third quarter. Manistee basketball as we begin play here in the fourth quarter. Gartner with it, and she'll give it now to Reese Shively. And now we have a turnover right there. Good sportsmanship displayed there between Peyton Welch.
Got one in the old schnoz box, as they would say, right there, Scoop.
Right in the mush. Yeah. And we'd like to thank Urca Auto Center, another of our fine sponsors. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area. So come by and see us today. Urca family, they've been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282.
Coach Joe talked in that timeout. Get the ball inside, girls.
They did get it to Jalen.
Manistee's done a nice job of packing that in, though, making it tough to make that entry.
And they force an Oriole turnover right there. And there's a shot on the way up there. No good there by Lindsey Gardner. Rebound to Manistee. They'll give it now. And that's Fett. And she nails the baseline. That'll be a two-pointer there.
Elena Edmondson, the smallest girl on the court. Another offensive rebound right there to keep the possession alive. Good job.
Ludington loses it right there. They tried getting that ball into
That was
Anderson.
a good job breaking pressure. They made a couple direct passes. They had Jordan for an easy one. She just couldn't corral the ball.
This Elena Edmondson, she's your type of player, isn't she, Coach Shank?
She's a hard-nosed, tough kid, isn't she?
She kind of remind you of Sam Lightning Leduc, maybe a little bit. There's a steal there by Jordan Anderson. Shot up and no good. Rebound up, no good there by Thomas. Ball fought for, and Ludington is going to retain possession. I guess, well, not guess, but congratulations are in order for both Big Country, Matthew Westhouse, who just recently became engaged.
That's what I heard, man. He didn't give me a call, let me know what was going on, but I just heard from the grapevine, his boy Levi told me that he's getting engaged.
And also to Sam Lightning Leduc, who got engaged to Rachel Allen. Congratulations on that. Now here comes Manistee, and there's a shot up. Oh, a little too hard right there by Elena Edmondson. And now we're going to have a jump ball possession arrow to Ludington. Orioles up 34-29. Again, they outscored Manistee 13-9 in that third quarter.
They just have trouble buying baskets. They've done a lot of nice things, but now they're going to the 1-3-1 half-court trap.
Yes, they are. And here comes Peyton Welch. Welch on the dribble. Now she's going to go back beyond the three-point line. She'll dish it now, or I should say pass it cross court there to Kenyon. Back to Welch. Her shot no good. And the ball is fought for, and we're going to have, well, we'll see here what we're going to have. But we want to thank Team Jamie Loney. If you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5 Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. And North Star Chiropractic prides itself on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic and Dr. Jacob Singh at 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200. Back to action. Here comes Manistee Mariners. Shot up no good, but a foul called on Madeline Kenyon. We got 6:01 left in this game, Coach. Ludington 34, Manistee 29. The outcome still well in doubt right now. A lot of time to be played. First free throw up and in by Elena Edmondson.
Is that Elena's first points of the game?
She's got 5, Coach.
Oh, she's got 5. She's done a lot of disrupting of the Orioles tonight.
She certainly has. Second free throw, all in and out, no good. Rebound Anderson. Ludington up by 4 points. The Manistee Mariners have shrunk that Oriole lead down to 4. Ludington 34-30. Peyton Welch shot. She didn't get all she wanted on that shot right there, and here comes Manistee with the ball. They can cut the lead to 2, and that's just what they do. Getting the basket, number 25, Hattie Driver, her first points of this game.
She just came off the bench.
Yes, she did, and now the Orioles turned the ball over. Ludington 34, Manistee 32, 5:33 to go in the game.
Like we talked about earlier in the game, Scoop, a zone, 5 girls are guarding the ball. They're not guarding people individually.
Mm-hmm.
You can't come down and just put your head down and try to drive through it. I know Coach Stowe has told his girls that, but sometimes the tendency when you push the ball is to, drive that ball in there. It's not girl-to-girl defense. You got to make a few passes and make that zone shift.
3-point attempt there by Manistee, just off the mark. And there's a steal. There she is again. And the shot no good, but a traveling violation by Manistee. Ludington up by 2, 34-32, and it's been that girl, number 4, Elena Edmondson. She has been all over the court here tonight at Hawley Gym. Now we have a Ludington player, that's J.C. Cole. Her tennis shoe, she had to tie it back up. That's all accomplished now, and now Peyton Welch will trigger the ball in to Kenyon. Kenyon.
You got to see up that floor. That throw over is open right there. Bam.
Bam, like you said. Shot up. It's no good, but the foul right there. Like it's a beautiful pass right there.
Well, they're in that 1-3-1. They're really taking the immediate passes, and it leaves that one throw-over girl at the basket. But you got to keep your head up and see that. Sometimes against pressure, that's easier said than done.
Peyton Welch made a really nice pass there. Laird's shot was no good, but she's fouled. Now her first free throw is no good. Ludington's going to have to hit their free throws here. Both teams have not shot that well at the charity stripe tonight. Second attempt up, no good as well. Rebound to Jordan Anderson. Big rebound there.
Yeah, great offensive rebound by Jordan.
J.C. Cole with it now to Madeline Kenyon. 4:47 to go in the game. Laird, nice move. Oh, big basket there by Jalen Laird in the paint.
Coach has been emphasizing that high-low. They finally got to it right there.
Yeah, they got away from it, Coach. They were doing a really nice job with it. And, of course...
Well, sometimes, you have to swing the ball and you have to play. You're not going to get it on the first side of the floor. You got to play side, top side, and we haven't done that particularly well.
Foul called on Jordan Anderson, her third. Ludington up 36-32, 4:30 left in this West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup. Nice entry pass right there. Fett couldn't get it to fall, however, and Laird with the big rebound. Now Jalen being harassed right there. She'll get the ball away to Kenyon, to Anderson, now to Welch. Peyton Welch. Peyton will take the ball back. Kenyon with it now. Kenyon back to Welch for three. No good. Rebound Cole up, no good. Rebound Cole. She'll give it back now to Kenyon. She'll swing it to Welch. 3:58 to go. Orioles up by 4, 36-32. J.C. Cole in the lane. Shot no good, but she draws the foul. She's one of the shortest players out there right now and doing a nice job there in the paint. J.C. Cole at the free throw line. 3:54 left in the game. Ludington 36, Manistee 32. Orioles were up 10-6 at the end of one. They were up 21-18 at the half. Their lead was 34-27 at the end of three. We want to thank Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC. They're located at 913 South Washington Avenue. In Ludington, they can be reached at 888-860-4001. J.C. Cole at the free throw line. Big free throw there for Cole.
That's right. Good job, J.C. Way to step up and knock it down.
It gives the Orioles a 37-32 lead with 3:54 left in the game. J.C. Cole, second attempt from the charity stripe is up and no good. Long rebound there.
This is not good. I don't know if this is what Ken wants right there. Oh, there.
3-point attempt up and good.
Well, I guess that's what Ken wants.
Reese Shively.
25 was kind of out of control driving that ball down there, but...
Now a deflection. Ludington lucky to have it there. Laird, shot no good. Rebound Anderson, up no good. Anderson rebound, up good. Jordan Anderson, as she was getting undercut right there. She gets the basket, and Ludington now back up 39-35. Couple of big, doing a nice job on that offensive glass right there. Jordan Anderson. Now Manistee on the attack. 3-point attempt up and no good there. That was put up by Kate Somsell. And now Fett, Ava Mae Fett, and she is fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line.
She's done a nice job. I mean, we've played behind her because we're so tall, and it's hard for her to shoot over us. But one thing that has happened when that Manistee has shot it from the perimeter, she's pinned Jordan down under that basket to get a few offensive rebounds.
Fett gets the first free throw. Back into the Manistee lineup, number 21, Lindsey Gardner. Ludington up 39-36, 3:08 left in this contest.
It's got you on the edge of your seat right now, Scoop, doesn't it?
It definitely does. Great first game of the 2025 season here at Hawley Gym. West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup.
They got to look up. You can't.
Yeah, Peyton Welch had 3 Mariners on her. You know he had to have a couple Orioles. Easier for me to say up here, though. And now shot by Anderson, no good. Here comes Manistee. And there's a block there by Welch, but apparently she got some body there, too.
Well, that was a little anticipated, Scoop. I mean, it's not an easy game to ref, but that was a little bit anticipated, I think, right there.
No doubt about that when Ludington and Manistee get together.
They got a break on that one.
At the line for Manistee, number 11, Reese Shively. First free throw is good. First game we've done this year, Thad, and it's been an exciting one. We'll have Jamie Syke on in the co-pilot seat tomorrow night.
I think I was supposed to do another game, but it was canceled or something.
Yeah, you were. Second free throw, no good. Rebound fought for Jalen Laird. Oh, great job by Laird right there. She was able to bang the ball off of Manistee's Reese Shively. So it'll be Ludington ball with 2:44 left in the game. Orioles up by 2, 39-37.
Chippewas are in that 1-3-1. Couple direct passes. Look for the throw over.
Kenyon will get the ball across midcourt. Bowman with it now. Bowman loses it. Bowman tried to get the ball there to J.C. Cole, and now Cole will be called for the foul. Manistee's going to have a chance here to tie this ball game up.
Good anticipation by Elena Edmondson right there. That ball was thrown down to the corner to Kelsey, and Kelsey kind of telegraphed that pass, and Edmondson was all over it going the other way.
Elena Edmondson, first free throw, no good. Well, you are right, Coach. He has just been all over the court tonight. It seems like...
there's a lot of ways you can affect a basketball game. I know Scoop likes to put all everybody's scoring points up there, but there's so many ways you can affect a basketball game. She's definitely affected the game with her hustle and doing all those little things tonight.
Edmondson gets 1 of 2 free throws. We've got a 1-point game, Oriole Nation. Ludington up by a point, 39-38. Peyton Welch with the ball. Welch, she'll give it up now to Kenyon. Kenyon down to Laird inside. Anderson, no good. Anderson rebound, overlaid it. Anderson again with it, knocks it out of bounds, and it's going to be Manistee basketball, I believe.
I don't think they quite knew, Scoop. I think they were looking at each other for someone to make the call. I think it was the right call, though. I think Laird knocked that ball out of bounds.
Ludington up by a point, 39-38. We have 1:57 left in this game. Now the ball deflected, but it ends up in the hands of Edmondson. Great pass by Edmondson. She got the ball there to Hattie Driver, and her shot was blocked, but she was also fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. She's one of Manistee's 5-quarter players.
The Driver girl did not play in the first 3 quarters of this game. She didn't come into early in the 4th quarter, and her energy has made a little difference for them tonight.
First free throw is no good. She started in the JV game, 5-quarter player, along with Maya Goodspeed for Manistee. First free throw, no good. Second attempt to tie this ball game up. It's up, and it's good. We got a tie game. Hattie Driver gets the 1 of 2 free throws. Ludington 39, Manistee 39. Cole with it now. Now Cole's going to be fouled right there.
Wow, Ludington got a huge break right there.
They certainly did.
She was out of control, and the referees helped us out a little bit on that one.
Peyton Welch will trigger the ball in. She was the Ludington paint and glass points in the paint leader in their last game. Ball deflected right there with 11 in that loss to Nagani. And the rebounds off the glass leader, the LP&G feature, and that was Jordan Anderson with 8. Now we have a timeout, and we want to thank the team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling, as they would like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call today to schedule winter service or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. We specialize in service and installation of Heil furnaces and air conditioners, a trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater, Give our office a call today for winter furnace service and new HVAC equipment options and details. You can reach them at 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975. Wishing all West Michigan athletes a great season. And we'd like to thank Urca Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Back to action now, 1:28 remaining in this game. Ludington 39, Manistee 39. Manistee with the basketball. There's a shot on the way. No good there. The shot was put up by Reese Shively, and here comes Jordan Anderson with the ball. Now a timeout called by Coach Warren Stowe and Ludington. It's a full timeout. We're going to step aside. 1:13 remaining in the game. 39-39. Ludington and Manistee. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. And Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Coach, what do you think Coach Warren Stowe drew up there for his players as Ludington comes out of the timeout with the basketball?
Well, he wants high-low, but I think they need to swing the ball quickly 1 time or 2 times to get that defense shifting right now. Manistee has did a good job sinking on Laird and Anderson.
Manistee bats the ball away there.
They've adjusted, and they did a good job sinking on those 2. It's to open them up, they're going to have to really move the ball side, top side once or twice before any opportunities arise, I think, for them are good ones.
52 seconds left in the game. On the court for the Orioles, you have Welch, you have Cole, you have Kenyon, Anderson, and Laird. Welch with the ball right now. 43 seconds to go in the game. Cole on the drive. She'll dish it back to Welch. Ball batted away. Now a foul. Wow, Coach Cott is not going to be happy about that, is he, Coach?
Well, it's just it's hard. I mean, who's to say that was not a foul there at this point in time? 37 seconds. Chippewa's putting some pressure on. That was kind of a touchy call right there, but.
Peyton Welch at the free throw line for Ludington.
Got to go to the free throw line and make them.
First shot in and out, no good. Ludington 39, Manistee 39. 37 seconds left in the game. Second attempt, good. Peyton Welch gets 1 of 2 free throws. Ludington up 40-39. 34 seconds to go in the game. With the ball, Elena Edmondson. She'll give it now to Shively. You can hear Coach Warren Stowe saying no fouls. Hey, there's a steal by Jordan Anderson. She'll give it to Laird. 23 seconds to go. Laird still with the ball right now. Ludington has to realize the clock is their friend right now. Take some air out of the ball. Welch drive. It's good! And she's fouled. How about that, Coach?
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it, Scoop? Incredible. You were yelling for him to hold the ball, Scoop, and look what happened when they threw it in there and they went in.
When you get an open shot like that, though, Coach, right underneath the basket.
Yeah, that's what you have to stay aggressive in moments like these.
Yeah.
If you don't stay aggressive and you're just trying to milk the clock, usually that's when bad things happen.
I quickly changed my tune right there when Welch got underneath the basket right there. She gets the basket and she's fouled. Ludington up 42-39. It's a full timeout. We want to give some love to some more of our fantastic and fabulous sponsors, beginning with Team Loney Real Estate. If you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate help you out. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Thad, I'd like to, at this time, give some kudos to Chris Nicholas and the team that put together the lights out at the Mason County Fairgrounds this past season, the celebration of lights. They did a great job. Did you get a chance to get out there for that?
I did not get a chance. Some of us are working all the time, Scoot. We don't have time for that as much, but I would love to have seen that. Pretty cool. Was it pretty cool?
It was. The Festival of Lights. Chris Nicholas and all those involved with that.
Michelle out there for a little rendezvous out there?
We did. We went out there, and Michelle also took our nieces out there once. Shot up by Welch, no good. And here comes Manistee. Oh, there's the steal by Jordan Anderson. J.C. Cole with it now. Now Cole's going to be fouled.
Manistee had a lot of time. They missed that free throw. 10 seconds is a lot of time. They just hurried it a little too much right there. JC puts down one of these. It's his game, set, match, Scoop.
Yep. Coach, this very well could be a battle right now for second place in the West Michigan Conference Lakes. I know Fremont's leading the conference. Cole, first free throw is no good.
Come on, Scoop. Come on, JC. Let's put this in.
Good karma.
Let Scoop yell one more time.
Yes.
Scoop, get ready, man.
JC Cole, free throw up and no good. Fett with the rebound. Timeout, Manistee, I'm sure. Or no, timeout, Coach Warren Stowe in Ludington.
It could not be Warren Stowe in Ludington. Manistee had the ball.
They had to have called, right, Coach? Yeah, I was going to say.
It had to be Manistee's call, yeah. They had possession. Warren shouldn't have been able to call a timeout there.
That's something I don't know a little bit about basketball. That's one thing I do know. But I saw Coach Stowe over there walking away, and I was like, wait a second. Manistee's got the ball. It has to be a Manistee timeout.
I'm guessing Coach Stowe's going to put a little bit of pressure on here. I mean, some people would foul in this situation right here, 42-39. So there's no chance of anybody getting a three-point shot off. I mean, if that's something you don't practice a lot, that's probably something you don't try to do in this situation. But you could foul as the ball got up near half court, send them to the line and not give them a chance for a three-point shot. Or you could play just kind of a soft, full-court man-to-man D and try to keep them in front of you.
Ludington up 42-39, 5.4 seconds remain. Manistee will inbound the ball. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. And they're not going to. They do get the shot off. And it's banked in. They just got the shot off.
The Edmondson girl had a shot, and she should have took the shot right there.
God, what a great game, Coach. I thought that the Edmondson girl was going to take the shot. She passed it to, I believe that was Madeline Wayward that took the shot right there.
They passed it to their shooter who was in the corner there, but she was inside the three-point arc.
She was inside the three. She got the shot off. It was off the backboard, and it missed. But a very, very entertaining ball game. Ludington wins by the score of 42-39 over the Manistee Mariners. And
never a doubt, Scoop. Yeah. Never a doubt, man. Julia, did you think there was ever a doubt in this one?
Well, if the game we have tomorrow night at Manistee is much like this one, we're in for another great night of basketball at Manistee. And you were telling me earlier, Coach, I didn't realize I heard something about it. And then when I came over to your practice today, I was watching when you had your team for a little chalk talk right there and talking about the Whitehall game against Manistee recently. Manistee gave Whitehall fits, didn't they?
Yeah, it was a 5-point game with about 3.5 minutes left, so Manistee really competed. Manistee, like we said, has some very good perimeter players, some guards that are a lot quicker and more explosive than I've seen in past years, and we'll see what happens tomorrow night. But Coach Stowe's got to be happy getting out of here with a victory tonight. It wasn't pretty, but it's a heck of a lot better to win those not pretty games than it is to lose them, that's for sure.
May not have been pretty, but it does look pretty to you when you're the head coach, doesn't it? Those W's.
It never looks pretty to you, but whether you win or lose. But, like we said, Jerusalem not playing tonight.
Yep.
They had a lot of girls have opportunities to play bigger roles out there. Their perimeter players were tested by Edmondson and Shively up top of that 2-2-1 press tonight, so you can take a lot of learning experiences out of it and go home with a victory. That's a positive.
You mentioned those two girls, Thad, but also Ava Mae Fett had a heck of a game for Manistee.
She did a nice job for being undersized down there in the post tonight. She did a lot of good things.
Yeah, we'd like to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business, foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs, the exclusive post-game sponsor of the Ludington Orioles on the Oriole Sports Network. And right now we're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll be talking to Oriole girls head coach Warren Stowe. We'll also give you the individual scoring for Manistee and Ludington. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Thad Shank, Julia Havman, and Jackson Jenner, the Oriole Sports Network, and 102.7 WMOM. Ludington outscored by Manistee 12-8 in that fourth quarter. And Ludington led at the half 21-18. They were up 34-27 at the end of three. They win 42-39. Orioles outscored Manistee 10-6 in the first quarter. They were outscored 12-11 in the second. Outscored Manistee 13-9 in the third, and again outscored 12-8 in the fourth. Scoring tonight for Manistee: 1 point for Maya Goodspeed, 2 for Kate Somsell, 6 points for Elena Edmondson, 6 points for Reese Shively, 3 for Lindsey Gardner, 3 for Hattie Driver, 5 for Madeline Wayward, and Ava Mae Fett tonight with, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 points. For the Ludington Orioles, Raven Thomas with 1. Peyton Welch tonight, she had 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 points. Jalen Laird tonight with 2, 4, 6, 8.
Welsh had 15, Scoop, because I think you gave that three-pointer to somebody else.
Yep, you are correct. Thank you, Thad.
I got your back, buddy.
Peyton Welch did have 15, that's right. We'll make sure we give her that 3 right there. Kelsey Bowman with 5 points, 3 for J.C. Cole, and Jordan Anderson tonight with 9 points. And as you mentioned, Coach, a really nice win for Coach Warren Stone as girls playing without Eliana Jerusalem.
Yeah, I mean, she's a big part of what they do, especially on the perimeter. So, JC and some of those other girls had to step up and play probably bigger minutes than they've played in the past. So, especially when you get into a basketball game in the last couple minutes, you're trying to hold on to the lead. It's never easy to hold on to the lead. Some girls got some good experience in some pressure situations tonight.
Yeah, and Coach said that that tournament up in the Upper Peninsula, they got some good experience up there playing against, as he called them, a very pesky Kingsford team, the Flivers, and then they played Negaunee, the team that knocked them out last year in the regional championship game.
Yeah, I mean, UP schools, UP power. I mean, there's good basketball in the UP. There's no doubt about it. That is a pretty long way to drive. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have gone and played in Indianapolis maybe if you wanted to there.
A little farther than driving to Grand Haven.
He's always looking at things outside the box, so it's one of those things. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely is. Coach Thad Shank's going to transfer the headphones over to Coach Warren Stowe. Coach Stowe, congratulations. We were just talking a a bit about your tournament up in the Upper Peninsula there.
Yeah.
And Thad said, well, those Upper Peninsula teams, it's great competition, but it's a little ways to drive.
Yeah, it is, but it's worth it. It was worth it. It was a great trip.
Nice win tonight over arch rival Manistee by the score of 42-39. I'll tell you what, your girls got up there in the third quarter by 10 points. Manistee, just as you knew they wouldn't, they were not going to go away. I mean, this isn't a rivalry for years and years and years for no reason. Very pesky Manistee team.
Yeah, I mean, always well coached and obviously a big game and one that they obviously want to win. And just in that first half, uncharacteristic. I mean, I'll just go ahead and say it. We just, we were flat. We were walking around. I'm not a screamer and a yeller. I think you guys know that. And I was in that mode as much as I ever have been, just frustrated. The girls, I think, were frustrated and very proud. Challenged them as much as I could at halftime about just, being better individuals on the basketball court, trying to dig a little deeper, work a little harder, shaking off some negative things that have happened. And we came out in that third quarter, and like I told them there at the end, that third quarter and stretching it out to 10 gave us the opportunity to win that game at the end. Without that little stretch and coming out with that energy, it could have been a different outcome. So I'm just very proud of all of them for coming out with that energy and responding when they were challenged a little bit.
Of course, your team was without Eliana Jeruzel tonight, and other players picked it up.
Yeah, and that's, the expectation is for the position. It's hard when you've got Elle, who's kind of that spark plug on defense, the top of your press, and I thought Madeline did a really good job, especially in that third quarter, of putting some good ball pressure on. I don't know, from start to finish, I don't know how many turnovers we got off the press, but just did a really good job. And I thought Jalen and Jordan in that second half as well did a good job of getting up the line. Jordan had one or two steals right there at the end that kind of sealed it for us, so that was really nice too.
JC Cole, a real nice game tonight, too, the minutes she put in.
Yeah, like you said, had to step up with Elle out. I thought she gave us really good minutes. Raven gave us really good minutes. Again, Madeline playing the X1, something she hasn't done since her freshman year when she was playing JV. So just really proud of all of them, especially in that second half, kind of coming out and responding.
As Coach Shank said a number of times, when your girls could execute and do the high-low with Jalen Laird and with Jordan Anderson, they made it work pretty nice a few times, but Manistee was able to.
We kind of make it hard, don't we? It's like we just make something that can be so simple, so very hard at times. And that's credit to Manistee too, right? They're trying to speed us up, and it's hard to go fast through a press, especially when sometimes you're dribbling through it, and then set up half-court offense. But you are right, and Coach is right. When we got into those situations where we were in the half-court, Jalen and Jordan are so good at finding each other, almost too unselfish at times, and we got a lot of layups, and I thought Kelsey played really good down there as well. So, I wish that's just something we got to work on as a group, knowing when to go and knowing when to slow.
You had back-to-back baskets there where they shared. One time it was Jalen passing to Jordan, and then the next time down it was Jordan passing to Jalen. I had flashbacks of Ryan to Keelan a few years ago.
Yeah, well, that's the passing of Jalen and Jordan. They're both very unselfish in the same way that Keelan and Ryan were.
One player that both Thad and Thad talked quite a bit about her tonight, and she was all over the court, Elena Edmondson. My goodness, for Manistee.
She got after it, and defensively she's a pest, and just she's a good ball player.
So a really great trip up to the Upper Peninsula, some good experience up there for your players playing those teams up there, and now you come back and defeat arch rival Manistee tonight. It's a great way to start 2025 off. What are you looking forward for your team here in the next week or so?
The teacher in me is not necessarily ready to get back, but the basketball coach in me is ready to get back in a routine here and have practices in the afternoon and get on some sort of schedule and just get back to some normal. So I'm just excited to keep working. We have that mindset. Tomorrow morning we got practice, and it's got to be the best practice we've ever had. And, that never changes. We just got to keep getting better, and we got a lot to build on. There's a lot of good, but there's a lot of stuff we got to work on too. And we just got to have a mindset of getting better, nothing else.
Well, congratulations congratulations on this 42-39 win,
Thanks a
Coach,
lot.
you and your girls. And we look forward to being with you here in the next few weeks on our next broadcast.
Thanks
of course,
a
we'll be
lot.
with the boys the next couple,
Yeah.
but we're looking forward to getting back with you and your girls as well. Fun team to cover this year, just as the boys are.
Yeah, thank
Congrats
you.
on the win.
Thanks for being here, and go O's.
Go O's. That's Coach Warren Stowe. His girls win tonight 42-39, a big West Michigan Conference Lakes Division victory. And Coach Thad
Let's
Shank,
wrap this
your
baby
final, I was
up,
gonna say,
Scoop. Let's wrap it up, man. We've said all that we needed to say tonight.
Yes, we have.
Just the big thanks to Julia and Jackson for making this possible. Let's go O's and come out to Manistee on Friday night. If not, watch the Oriole Sports Network for the Orioles and the Chippewas and boys basketball action.
Exactly right.
Chippewa,
And
the Mariners.
the
Sorry.
Mariners, that's all right. You did pretty good after the early on right there. And with that said, for our executive producer, director, doing my sidekick tonight, doing color commentary, Thad Shank, for Chris Nicholas, the 102.7 WMOM station owner, and the aforementioned, as Thad said, Julia Havman and Jackson Jenner. This is Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, saying so long from Hawley Gymnasium. Happy New Year to Oriole Nation. Again, your final score, the Ludington Orioles 42, the Manistee Mariners 39. Good night, Ludington.